I'm
Let me
just gonna
check,
do a quick
double,
check.
triple
Yeah,
check.
this is the first time.
Yeah, I don't. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
we are live.
we are live. Are we?
The Twitch is telling me we are live.
Twitch is telling. All right.
Yeah, I'm hearing
That's
voices from Twitch.
okay. That's perfect. I'm not sure. Oh wait, we can see how many people are watching here. All right. Yeah. So hi everyone. Thank you for joining. We are at the official SASA birthday bash event. We are alive, Brianna. Thank you for noticing. We are SASA. It's our birthday this week. With SASA is now 3 years old. So we want to thank you for joining us all these weeks, and we have a special intro today that I'm gonna show you right now. Um,
We upped our tech game today. We are
we
using
do.
Restream
We
for the
did.
first time in our
Yeah.
lives. So
I'm hoping I can know it. Huh. I can only share. Okay, like this. So you'll briefly see our setup, and then go to the video.
we'll see the
All
secrets.
right, it's a secret. So yeah, hope you can hear it.
Today we will be doing some Archaeogaming live as we do almost every Friday, playing Pokémon Africanus, hosted of course by our SASA gamers, Dr. Kate Minniti and Alexander Vandewalle, today featuring Eduardo García-Molina. What is SASA? SASA stands for Save Ancient Studies Alliance. It's our mission to reverse the current downward trend in the study of the ancient world by engaging the public and bringing together students and scholars to share their passion for the study of the ancient world in order to inspire a vast new generation of students. We do this in a lot of ways, like these live streams, also live book clubs and reading groups. We also do research on the downward trend. We have an open access database with over 1,400 websites on it, an archaeological terms database, and Archaeogaming learning modules, and much, much more. So please do check us out. Where to find SASA? You can search for us, searching Save Ancient Studies Alliance on any of these platforms. We are basically everywhere. Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, TikTok, LinkedIn, etc. SASA Live Event Protocol. Please be kind and respectful. Please listen and ask thoughtful questions throughout the event. Please be patient with technology and those administering it. SASA Live events are streamed on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. Archaeogaming is only streamed on Twitch, though, and the live events are recorded and archived on those places. And of course, most importantly, have fun. During our birthday bash, we are doing a raffle, and every $25 donated will get you one raffle ticket, and your name will be entered in a drawing to have a meet and greet with Dr. Kara Cooney, who is a famous Egyptologist, to discuss one of her books. The winner will be able to invite 10 friends, and this only lasts through the end of the birthday bash, so get your raffle tickets now. You can also become a recurring donor if you enjoy our live events or the work that SASA is doing. For as little as $3 a month, you can become a recurring donor to SASA. Please go to saveancientstudies.org/birthdaybash to learn more, and thank you all for joining us.
All right. So thank you, Lauren, for making the intro, and thank you to our guest today, Eduardo, for joining us. We're gonna be playing a game that I've seen on Twitter a couple of times that I haven't played myself. Yeah, as you can see, we're playing Pokemon today, which it sounds amazing, but it's not the Pokemon you may be familiar with. Eduardo, what can you tell us about yourself and about this game?
Yeah, so hi, my name is Eduardo. I'm a PhD candidate at the University of Chicago, and I had the immense pleasure of working alongside, at least for a little bit, the Pokemon Africanus team, because I actually presented at ASOR, I think, 2 years ago now. In the COVID days, so we're still in them. But I presented on Archaeogaming and archaeology and the treatment of archaeology and Pokemon, and they were incredibly kind and open about their project. So I used it in my presentation, and ever since then, I've been keeping tabs on what they're doing. And they just not super recently, but they released the full version of Pokemon Africanus, which is a fan game where you basically plop yourself in the beginning of the Second Punic War, and you follow along a cast of characters. I won't spoil it because we'll see it soon enough. But yeah, it's a wonderful hodgepodge of antiquity and Pokemon, two things that don't immediately mesh in, but I would argue that they do, even beyond Pokemon Africanus. But yeah, thank you all for having me. This will be fun.
And no, the English version has not come out. We will be playing in Spanish. So two of the people who are presenting here speak Spanish, one much better than the other. One is just clueless. So that is.
It's Spanish from Puerto Rico, so truncated Spanish.
It's also like a very intuitive sort of game. Before we start, since the game is set during the Second Punic War, perhaps we should give like the 1 minute snapshot of what is the Second Punic War, when is the Second Punic War, who's fighting, how does it end? Does it end? Why are elephants in Italy? So since Eduardo, since you are the one who is most expert on that, you have 60 seconds to sum up the Second Punic War. Ready? I'm giving you a stopwatch. See?
Do we have a timer in this?
Well, actually, they do have like an intro cutscene, so I could talk over the intro because it's in Spanish, right? Pero, so the game is in Spanish. Pero the team behind it sent me a DM this morning that they're working on an English patch, which they should have very soon. So now also people that do not know Spanish will be able to play this game incredibly soon.
That's great.
Uh-huh.
That is great.
So yeah, actually, if
go for it.
You can just start screen sharing to see how it works.
Do the thing. Do the thing.
Vamos a ver acá. Okay, people should. So it says I'm screen sharing, but
yes. Okay. Okay, I think you can choose a tab, a window, or the entire screen. That is what I see when I try to screen share.
I think.
Aha, yes!
That's what I asked. Okay, I found it.
We found it.
Gracias, Dios. Okay.
Success.
Okay, good. I'm not playing on Nuzlocke because I don't want to submit myself to that. This is a casual stream.
May I also point out that we are playing this game on the Dies Natalis Romae, so happy birthday, Rome.
Happy birthday, Rome.
Today is the day of the foundation of Rome. There are celebrations all around the city of people in costumes and Vestal virgins. We're clearly not virgins, but we don't care because virginity is a social construct. And people going around, still the most beautiful city on earth. Which year ab urbe condita are we? Let me see.
Oof.
That's at 2000.
Oh, there's a website. There's a website. There's a ab urbe condita calculator. So, it's an incredible website. Let me see. Yes, so we are in the year 2776 ab urbe condita. So all those years since the foundation of Rome. Happy birthday, Rome.
Anyways, what better way to celebrate it than
exactly exactly
to play when Rome was arguably its most intense
right, but they came out swinging and swimming, some would argue. Anyways,
birthday elephants and everything.
Well, Don fans because we're
right,
Don fans.
But yeah, this is a little disclosure that they have. Oh, hey, follow at Pokemon Africanus on Twitter, and also
I like that they recommend to read like about Rome and the Second Punic War.
So if we get to Massalia, they actually have like a person, like a lore person, like a character that you can interact with that'll go like, hey, Massalia was actually like an ally of Rome during the war, but we put in some conflict to make the game. So they actually do. And if we get to Rome, they actually also address the fact that there's the Colosseum, which the Colosseum was not in Rome during this era. Pero it's Rome.
It's virtual tourism. Okay.
Yes, exactamente. So yeah, the Second Punic War engagement, horrid engagement for Rome in the beginning. It starts 218 to 201. It's the Second Punic War. There was a first one. The first one. 264 to 241. It took a long time, although of course ancient wars weren't as happening all the time. It wasn't total war. Everybody mobilized at the same time. You needed a huge amount of time for troops to move everywhere. So when we think of these very long wars, you have to think of downtime and mobilization. It took a lot more than what we have in modern warfare. But yeah, Second Punic War began really when Carthage sought to. Actually, I think they have a little. Yeah, I should do this while the game provides a wonderful visual. But yeah, Rome eventually, after the First Punic War, managed to get some overseas settlements, and Carthage kind of recuperated afterwards. There was a little bit of a thing called, depends, all these names for ancient wars or sometimes artificial. It's called the Mercenary War. After the First Punic War, there was a little bit of problem in trying to pay the mercenaries. Carthage employed a large amount of mercenaries, and then after they lost, there was kind of 3-4 years where mercenaries kind of just destroyed everything. They recuperated, they bounced back, largely under the guidance of Hamilcar, who then, yeah, there we go. I love when these things link up, who then sought to kind of expand Carthaginian influence in kind of the best other area, which is Spain. So they proceeded to expand in Spain. They eventually, let's see where it is. Come on, Ebro Treaty. Yeah, there we go. They had a little treaty where they designated the Ebro River as kind of a natural boundary. This is pretty common in ancient treaties and ancient documents. These kinds of stipulations, they very often use natural boundaries to kind of delineate things. There was a problem, though. There's a town called Saguntum that was pretty buddies with Rome. The problem is that they were pretty far behind the Ebro. And then eventually Hannibal Barca decides, all right, we're going to march on Saguntum. We'll get to why he might have done that. I think they actually do a callback to the famous oath that Hannibal took under his father to swear vengeance and eternal hatred on Rome.
Always, when he was a child on an altar with a sacrifice.
Oh my God! You know who loves that scene more than anybody else? Roman historians. They will. Oh my God! They go into detail about this.
We should also talk about the unknown Avenger called by Dido while she's dying on the fire, while Aeneas' fleet is going away, and she calls upon the unknown Avenger and swears that there will never be peace between Carthage and Rome.
Yeah,
the drama. This is the drama that we need, anyway.
Yeah, and we're launched straight into that drama. So we're a cadet here. There weren't actually Roman forces, but the people of Saguntum fought like heck. I'm self-censoring myself. Hannibal was actually wounded during the siege of Saguntum. I believe he was a javelin like through the leg or something like that. I believe it was also on fire. Which actually might have helped cauterize it.
The leg.
Well, Hannibal gets like beat the heck up. He's kind of like Sertorius. I mean, they're both famously one-eyed later on, right? There's a tendency of famous generals from antiquity to be one-eyed. You have Antigonus Monophthalmos.
Yeah, exactamente. And Philip the Second.
Yeah, exactamente. And also Sertorius later on, my boy, who doesn't get enough of a spotlight.
We should talk about. I didn't know you were a Sertorius fanboy.
I also am. I know. See, yes, I love that man. But yeah, so we're kind of dropped into it. Por Marte ego damnatus sum. They're basically just going, oh, you're recruit. Come on, hurry up and grab your gladius, and of course, not the pilum, but the Pokeball is the next
the weapon of choice.
the Roman. It really is like I can't. Here's the famous symbol of the Roman legion, the Pokemon Taurus, because of course I think it's the Legio Third Gallica.
I think so.
Right, the one that there's a bunch of legions that have the bull, but I think the most famous one is the Third Gallica.
Yeah.
That has the bull, but then later on the bull becomes kind of, which is ironic considering that the bull you see in that coin when the Soki War, right, when the Italian allies.
Yes.
the Italian bull goring the Roman
the
wolf.
Roman bull, exactly.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to have like a poll, like which legion standard do you prefer? Because I like the second Augusta because it has the Capricorn.
Sí, verdad, sí. That'll be. I can't imagine people a more like heated argument over if you ask them about their favorite legions. But yeah, this is just some flavor text.
We're going to have to choose our Roman racial Roman gender and our name.
I'm just good. I can't think of a pun.
Hello. Hello,
Hi,
L
Gummy.
underscore Gamids in the chat.
Gummy.
Chapter 1, the beginning of a war.
All right.
Yes, and of course, because in Pokemon games you always get the running boots, right? It's usually your mom that gives them to you, like near the end of the first like town when you're about to depart on your journey. But here, because we're Romans, we need the sandals, right? So we have Roman sandals.
Nice.
That
We have the
allow us to
Caliga,
run.
which
Yeah.
you know.
Oh yeah.
And your mom is a centurion. So
we have no mother. It should be a she-wolf if we want to keep up with the
she
Roman.
She should be. My mother is soft and she barks. Hi, mom. Love you. Anyways.
So now we're fighting back, and my dog has found the squeaky toy. So apologies.
I love
if you
it.
hear that in the background. But note that we have the Romans fighting against the Carthaginians who are wearing these what's actually a hodgepodge of different helmets. But the one that you'll see most common is actually the very phallic Phrygian helmet that is actually Thracian, but we call it Phrygian because it has that weird appendage growth thing at the top. You'll see there you see one at the top there.
Oh, I like that there's a slinger at the top left.
You see,
just slinging like crazy. This is great.
So
this
now we're
amazing.
I know, it really
So
like
cool.
the amount of love that you can just tell has been put in this game is just. There we go. So we pick our starters. I already have one in mind. Because Targ, just because I want to. I picked one already. It came to me in a dream. So.
Yes.
I
So
applaud you.
he's going to talk a lot.
All the Pokemon battles will never end.
Exactly. When I saved the Republic, when I was given a triumph.
At the end of the stream, we'll finally have the verb.
Exactly. Well, consider this: if it was Tacitus, we would never find the verb.
Well, Cicero famously, right? He was in that. He fought against the Parthians when he was made. He had this little podunk assignment somewhere in Cilicia, and he had a little skirmish, and he's like, "Oh, I fought the Parthians.
I deserve a triumph." No, Cicero, go home, Chickpea. You're drunk.
When you hear a Roman say Parthian triumph, the red flag should automatically go up, because if it's anything like Anthony with his little Parthian triumph.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no. So now we are attempting to go through enemy lines, and look who it is, question mark. This is, of course, like the pre-boss, the confrontation with the final boss at the beginning.
Oh, so it is the boy himself. It is Hannibal.
Yeah, it's Hannibal.
Look at him.
The text actually, because Hannibal, of course, is OP as heck, and you expect the general to have like high-level Pokemon, but the game explains that, he left them back, so he has to get some like reserve Pokemon. So it'll explain why you're actually able to beat him in the beginning, but then at the Battle of Cannae, he absolutely kicks your butt. Alongside with two consular armies, right? I mean, that's what Cannae.
Right. And too soon.
Or to some people, not soon enough.
Oh, to some people, not soon enough. It's right. It depends on whose ancestors we are. Yeah. We want to offend today.
One of the things is also that the Second Punic War, right? We kind of think about it as Rome v Carthage, pero those Greeks start
Those
creeping
pesky
in.
Greeks. Okay, but listen.
This is
During
the
the second,
Hellenistic historian going,
during the
the
second
East.
Punic War, Rome decided that there was a certain pesky Greek city in Sicily, in southeastern Sicily, that was too big and too powerful for its own good and had not been taken ever, like since
Yeah.
the foundation.
Yeah, and
It was
some
Siracusa.
weirdo that likes bathing, bathing,
right?
and drawing
Mine.
circles in the sand
Exactly.
and yelling "Eureka!"
And shields that then end up on the laser crocodiles in Age of Mythology.
Oh yeah.
So here's one of the regional variants, right? Because Pokemon games are set in different regions, and of course, then they play around with different regional variants for Pokemon. And Pokemon Africanus is no different. So here we have one. It's Donphan, but it's a regional variant that actually has a Howdah on its back, right?
I love it.
Yeah, no,
That's great.
they really thought of.
I love it. And like for the non-Roman historians in the chat, the second Punic War is when Hannibal brings the elephants to Italy across the Alps.
Yeah.
To use as units, not necessarily siege units. You wouldn't use elephants during the siege, but like you use them, on the battlefield. Jokes on him though, because the Romans had already met the elephants in 280 BCE when Pyrrhus brought them.
Thank you said that, because the Hellenistic. Yeah, no. Again, remember the Hellenistic East.
Exactly, and they had met them there. But like, I'm always concerned about those elephants. To be honest, the terrain is not good for the little feetsies.
No, pobrecito.
No, poor babies.
So
now
let
we
me
are.
see here.
Yes,
so
we
now
are going around. Okay, so what kind of Pokemon did they put in this game?
They put a hodgepodge of different. The Pokedex actually, we can look at it right away. I'm gonna catch this one though.
Yeah,
look
get
at
the
our
sheet.
backpack. No, it's a
wow.
wonderful Roman legionary kit. This is wonderful. Very much in the Marian Mule. There we go. Caught it. I didn't even have to hold the B button. As
that was back in the day.
Yeah.
You would smash,
right? No,
I remember.
So I've heard it's either some people held it, other
did
people
A.
smashed it. I held the living heck out of the B button.
I was a smashing the button type of person. That sounds terrible, but
All right.
It is the sleep deprivation we've been treated for 20 minutes already in the dirty jokes. Excellent. My ancestors would
we
be
can
proud.
do those. I didn't want to be the first one to break that, but okay, so we can do that. Okay, that's
Yeah. I mean, it's ancient Rome, right? We go.
Yeah.
So Eduardo, you mentioned you gave a presentation about this 2 years ago. So do you have any idea like how long they've been working on this? Because this looks so extensive.
Honestly, I don't know. For a fair bit, because when I was working on it, the full release wasn't out yet. They were still teasing out pictures of Rome, and for the presentation, I used those pictures, but I forget when. Sorry, I'm not. I was good. The Let's Play commentating / actually playing. I've never done this before, so it's one of the new things. But they've been there for a while and working on this. Yeah, Wurmple.
Wurmple, honestly. Come on.
I know a Mankey would be. Ooh,
Bidoof.
The most powerful Pokemon.
Bidoof is on drugs.
I'm not even going any. Well,
he's an Adderall. He's
I need the XP, but Bidoof scared the ever living out of me.
He's a concerning character. I'll allow that.
This is where I complete and say that I, first 2 generations of Pokemon I know, and then afterwards.
They added some really nice ones.
Yeah,
I played until the 4th generation, I think. I don't think I played the 5th because I haven't seen Cofagrigus in the flesh, in the sarcophagus, right?
In the flesh eating.
Exactly.
The Sarco.
Oh, Mankey, I love it. Mankey is a Pokemon with which I identify strongly. Because
I killed
everyone
it,
else
so
yells. It's okay. It's fine.
He displeased me.
That's a hate crime, Eduardo.
I'm so sorry. He displeased me. A Mankey would be good because the first gym is actually normal type.
Okay. Oh, Vulpix though.
I don't. They have the regional variant of Vulpix when you get to the Alps. Because the regional variant, I believe I forget when they introduced that. I think it was in not this gen, but last gen, is an ice fairy. So they take the opportunity to introduce it in the Alps.
I mean, might as well. The Alps.
Yeah, it's
remarkably
snowing.
cold.
Well, I don't think Mankey. No,
It's okay.
they don't want to get
It's
caught.
fine. It's fine.
I'll just fight this
So-
Carthaginian.
Yeah,
We-
he's trying to stop you.
We have a question in the chat from David Serrano Lozano. He says,
Seven
he
Gen, thank you.
asks, do you happen to know what went through the devs' mind to go for a match of Pokemons and the second Punic War?
I mean, we have one of the devs here, no?
Oh, really? Do we?
I think so.
Espérate, ¿no? Gamito.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he appeared. So
Wow.
thank you for showing up.
Yeah,
Thank you for being here. Also, we have the first cat sighting of the day. There is a cat behind you.
Ah, sí, Pandora.
I like that he immediately knew which one it was.
I don't know why that scared me too. That elicited like a.
You're the only one with a cat here.
Watch
If a
out.
cat showed up in my flat, I would be concerned because we don't own a cat.
I don't know the like guttural like, and I love cats. I should have two of them. Okay, we can try again for
Let's see.
Mankey.
Let's see. It's okay. It's okay. I mean, you don't have to. I'm not
See, but I
saying-
would like it because the first gym leader,
Yeah, right,
who
he's a fighter.
is
Mhm.
Scipio's dad, also named Scipio, because the Romans and their naming conventions are horrid. But it's Scipio and his bro, Scipio Calvus, so the baldy.
The bold one. Yeah, Romans were like big on names that emphasized physical attributes, like Naso, like the big-nosed one.
Isn't Cicero's like chickpea, right?
yeah. Yeah, he's the chickpea.
Note here, we're fighting a Welites. So this
Incredible.
is
Nice.
in the traditional Manipular Legion. This is the famous legion that won Rome most of its conquest, actually. You have the Welites, who are the frontline skirmishers. You have the Hastati, the Principes, and the Triarii, various forms, and we'll encounter them. But the Welites are the skirmishers. And note that Polybius says that they wear wolf pelts on their head, but because this is, of course, a Pokemon game, they wear lichen rock. I believe it's lichen rock.
Yeah.
The pelt of a lichen
Yes,
rock.
the pelt of a Pokemon.
So rather disquieting, but also emblematic of the way that ancient skins and pelts were used. Yeah, actually, because we're playing this on high speed. Oh, it's a Sawaddle.
Oh yeah. Oh,
It's
okay.
fine.
This is lettuce, right? This is like you're
See.
fighting a bunch of lettuce. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. we agree on that.
Sawaddle later on gets good, pero it's one of those Pokemon that they really screw you in the first.
Yeah,
it's
at
like
the
Wormhole,
beginning.
kind of.
Okay, so we are in
And-
Emporia, which is
Sí.
in Spain. It's a great place. Padre, tío.
So here we have. So here's. They'll get introduced. So this is actually who would later be the blonde-haired one. Is actually who would then become Scipio Africanus. Because during the initial engagement, during the initial skirmishes in the Second Punic War, he's actually very young.
Mhm.
I think he's like 16, 17 or something
And
like
he
that.
still has all his hair.
See, yeah, unlike his uncle, who lost it all in the
So
war.
Like Africanus is the one who will eventually defeat, defeat
Mhm.
Carthage. And he was famously bald, like in his later portrait, he's bald. But in here, he's a young spruce with his curls,
Yeah.
which we love. And he was a member of like a dynasty of Publius Scipius, a giant family. Were they also the relatives of the ones who won in Greece, right? And Macedon.
They intermarried.
Right, they married
yeah.
someone, adopted someone else's son
See.
because one had none and one had too many. And they're like, hey, can I get one of your boys? They're like, yeah, sure,
Yeah.
take him. It's all yours. Yeah.
These
Good times.
political marriages like that are incredibly common. So you have very much family intermelding. We'll see that Scipio's father-in-law, Aemilianus, he'll show up in Rome if we get to Rome. But here's the map. The game pretty much takes you around Scipio's campaign.
Mhm.
So we'll follow him as he goes back to Rome from here, even though he wasn't really at Sagunta. But, some liberties are taken and the developers acknowledge that. But yeah, we'll follow them when we get a map. Of course, the Romans didn't have the cartographic habit that we have. The way that they conceptualize space is different, not wholly different. Andrew Rigsby has a wonderful book talking about this mosaic of knowledge, and he has a chapter specifically on Roman like cartographic habits, which is super interesting.
Would you please send us a link to that? I
Claro.
love cartography and ancient geography.
Yeah.
I'm a
And
nerd.
Rigsby is just a really good author also. So that chapter it factors into my dissertation. Not that one in particular, but his stuff on information systems and everything. And we get an EXP share, thank God.
Nice.
Yeah,
So
yeah, Pokemon
I
without
mean,
EXP
it's a
share.
legion, right? Everyone fights at the same time.
Yeah. So here we are. Here's Publio. He's going to be our rival. So he's kind of a friendly rival as opposed to maybe... I think you remember because we talked about this. You have flashbacks of Gary. So he's a much nicer rival, our dear Africanus, although he, of course, doesn't earn that moniker till later. He has a Lillipup. This is also one of those Pokemon that appears cute, but its evolution is just a nightmare to deal with.
I can imagine.
See.
I can imagine. Oh, and he has the water starter, right? Hipporos.
Based out the hippocampus. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, excellent. Also, yes, his pose, the drama.
Here, I hit the
Incredible.
alt button.
Yeah, just yeah. Just
this
tackle
is a
him,
high
that's
quality Pokemon. I've seen enough Pokemon Nuzlocke runs because it's one of my guilty pleasures. While I'm writing, I have those in the background, and I've learned the intricacies of just mashing buttons to get the stream going.
Oh yeah,
So-
and have like the faster thing. So maybe we should heal our Pokemon.
Yes, that'd be
This is-
good.
This is incredible.
I love the Pokeballs on the columns.
Yes.
So here's the Pokemon Center. Note the angelic chord music for the Pokemon Center, and note that because we are, of course, in ancient Iberia, but we're dealing with Romans. The temple is dedicated, or the Pokemon Center is dedicated to Asclepius. So Asclepius, the god of healing, is actually going to heal our Pokemon, which is an absolutely wonderful way that they kind of managed to do a workaround. Like, oh God, how are we going to do, the Pokemon Center, put them in the magic machine that lights up? No, let's have Asclepius.
It's just Asclepius is just gonna heal them, right? As the gods intended.
Yeah.
Technically, I think one of the Asclepius is one of the best ways to get cures from him. There's a lot of incubation, not incubation the way we think of incubation, but like sleeping in the temple overnight. But of course, the game has to progress, so they're not going to have you sleep in the
incubation
temple.
is sleeping in the temple overnight, and sometimes the god will appear to you in a dream and heal you, or sometimes you will simply wake up healed. I can attest that works. I had a bad knee injury. I went to the temple of Asclepius in Greece, took a nap there, and the year after, I got a really good physiotherapist, and my knee was healed. So clearly, Asclepius listened to my prayers.
Now you
and
need
now
to
I can walk
sacrifice.
again.
You need to sacrifice like a
I
chicken.
did.
Yeah.
I sacrificed
Okay.
things.
Okay.
I did libations.
Asclepius is known to take a year in between
What
answering
is
your
time?
emails. But yeah,
They never specify the time.
no,
like-
it's like it just
So we'll combat two more of these. So I didn't take the opportunity, but that's also one of the regional variants is Cherubi. And here, let me find. We're tasked with finding 3. Oh, this is actually grass. I didn't know that was actually.
Oh, it is.
I never actually encountered a Pokemon in here before.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're finding Cherubi. Note that Cherubi here, typically you have just one Cherubi. Here we
You
have
go,
2
you
more because it's grapes, right? Because
Oh
of
my
course
God.
wine.
Oh, because wine is the main import in
Yeah,
Korea.
the
Oh,
evolution. I forget the name of the evolution off the top of my head, but the evolution is actually Dionysian. So he has he's like drunk and
Incredible.
a little. No.
oh, that's nice.
They really thought of everything. And
I love this. I'm gonna have to play this.
Yeah, no. And again, I will restate that the English patch is coming. There isn't an official one, pero there's going to be an official one super soon. I have been told.
We are absolutely waiting for that, and that we're
Seeing
gonna
it.
play this.
My partner equally, because he does not know Spanish, and I cannot sit next to him and explain everything.
Yeah, and explain.
But even me, because I was raised, because I was born in Puerto Rico, so we had also there's my dog.
That's he's a beauty.
Thank you. He's now inspecting the
I think this
road.
is officially our first SASA dog sighting on the street.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
excellent.
We always
I
have
think we-
cats,
yeah,
but never dogs.
true.
Oh,
Yeah.
excellent. Atlas, ¿qué pasa? Well, he will be here for the rest of the stream, because the minute he hears me talking over Zoom, he'll go, "Oh." So we have helped the farmers get rid of their drunken cherubies. To think of one, I'm just gonna call him. It's a boy.
Uh,
I'll just say Dionysus.
I mean,
Dionysus.
yeah.
Yeah.
You can call it Silenus, but
See where that.
it's okay.
Versus-
It's fine.
Slightly less problematic. It's still.
I mean-
slightly less problematic. It's still problem. Let's go to the taberna real quick. This is the Pokemon Mart, where
And of course, we have all the pithoi in which things are stored.
Yes,
that's
it's a.
great.
These giant jars, the storage containers.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. I love all of this.
Again, I cannot as someone who grew up with Pokemon and then developed a love of antiquity. I cannot stress enough just how neat this game. I can't
the
replicate.
kakuna on the tree. Oh my god, yeah, it's the kakunas and the things on the tree.
Oh yeah.
Oh, good old Metapod. I'm sorry. I don't like Butterfree. I know Butterfree because of
No,
the
I
anime.
I agree. I'm not
that
a fan of
episode was
bug
great,
Pokemon. The only bug Pokemon I like is Scyther.
See,
It's cool, which is
Right, I
weird because
think-
I have a real life phobia of Orthoptera and everything that looks like a cricket, but I can use the Pokemon because I can channel that power.
Oh, Mira.
Oh! Oh!
This is also a regional variant. This is a very Gallic, a very
He's
barbaric
very sassy, I
Kricketot.
like him.
His evolution Cricketune actually has the Gallic trumpet. The Carnix actually
We
has
need
that.
it.
Yeah, we'll see it because we'll fight Gauls soon enough.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Actually, we need her because it's a female one. It's
Ah.
a lady.
I don't
Oh,
like
she's
I don't
dead.
like
Goodbye, man.
Cricketot. I don't like Cricketots.
She's
they're
dead,
also,
so-
they're also barred, by the way.
Yeah, you know what? The weak
They're
must
also
perish.
plentiful. They're also plentiful.
No, that's
So yeah.
This is the
Pero-
part where we ask everyone in the chat to name their favorite Pokemon.
good. We should.
Oh,
We
yeah,
should.
Yeah.
we should.
This is.
I mean, I'm
Oh.
a.
Oh, what is it?
The Gauls.
Oh no, the
Gauls.
goals! Look at them! Oh, they're half naked.
You can tell. You can tell because of their wild locks of hair and their semi-nudity.
What they were? These are my ancestors. They're
Oh,
just
this is
Oh, these are your ancestors.
great.
I'm so bad at timing minigames, so please don't judge me. I'm also playing on high speed, but I'm bad at all these rhythm games. So the WarioWare games, I'm. Come on, just break the. There we go. I don't want to try again. There we go.
Oh my
So now
God,
we're fighting the Gauls. No,
I threw my phone. Sorry.
it's fine. No, this
what
Gauls
did you try to
name. No, this Gauls name.
I was gonna say.
Asterix.
I was gonna say like the aesthetics, like they reminded me of this a little bit.
Yeah.
Like,
His
yeah.
pants, incredible, fantastic.
There's a little thing in these. The patch notes go through with this. There's a little thing where some Pokemon are flying. They're slightly levitating. The devs know that this happens. They're
it's
working
okay.
on it. It's usually with the smaller sprites for some reason that they kind of want to center them. Yeah, but now we beat Asterisk. Asterisk, excuse me.
Mhm.
We have a Super
We have a
Ball.
super ball. Okay, that's
Yes.
good.
Oh, I forgot. There's there's kind of like a Metal Gear sneaking component.
Oh my God.
here
Are we gonna
where-
use the box?
Oh yeah.
No, I wish. No,
I wish. It's okay.
It's more just timing these, and now here's.
For once, I'm not the one with the sirens. Incredible.
No, see, I'm right next to the road, so apologies for
Okay.
that.
Oh, Chansey, I love you, Chansey.
Well, I'm so sorry that we have to faint,
Beat the crap- It's okay.
knock out all the Pokemon that
Yeah.
you love in this
It's
stream.
fine.
Apparently,
It's fine. No. So my favorite
Within the
Pokemon
first half
is
hour.
Blastoise.
Blast.
Okay, I think we're fine. I think we're fine for a while. Okay.
That's my favorite. That's the bestest boy.
Mine is
So-
a Ghastly. I really like him.
Did we just be? This is like the Step Brothers. Did we just become best friends kind of situation? Because my favorite Pokemon is actually Gengar.
Oh,
Okay,
great.
okay,
Yeah.
there you go. You know,
I'm
Yeah.
a sucker for Ghost
Me
Pokemon.
too. The Ghost one,
Yeah.
but also like in the TV show, that those were my favorite episodes as well. Like I
they're
Yeah.
liked it so
weird.
much.
Look
No, they're
at
so
this
good.
weirdo. Look
Carablast.
at this
Okay,
weirdo.
if anyone is watched Star Wars Rebels, the name Carablast will remind you of something. But yeah,
I actually haven't, but my partner has, so I'll have to
Mm.
ask him
It's
about it
You
great. Yeah,
later.
should. You
Yeah.
it's
should. It's a
great.
good one. Oh, so also the real human Joe, Gengar is also my
Oh,
favorite.
also we have yeah, Ghost Pokemon fans in the chat.
Oh,
See, I'm
nice.
telling you, they're the best,
Yeah.
and they're
David
also the
says-
ones.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
Go
sorry.
ahead. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say they're also interestingly, because they're ghosts, right? They're
Mhm.
the Pokemon type that's most tied to material culture,
Yeah.
right? Because they can
Oh, yeah.
inhabit objects, so they're the most like archaeologically interesting Pokemon.
Yeah.
They
Usually, which
are.
also explains why. Like, I mean, you brought up Cofagriga, no?
Yes.
But
Yes.
you also have like Baltoy that's based on I forget exactly what the type of doll, but it's like this terracotta figurine that's from Japan.
Yeah, with the
Um,
mask. Yeah,
uh-huh,
and
yeah.
Dusclops is mummified, but there's no physical body inside the bandages. It's just bandages with like eyes and things.
And we have Sojourner, which I
This
don't.
is
Is
this is
Sojourner actually-
Stonehenge.
Yeah, it's basically he got introduced in the last generation
I love
because
it.
the last generation
This is new.
Galar region is based a little bit off of Great Britain.
All right.
So they introduced,
Okay.
because he's not. I shouldn't really be, but he's level 2. It's fine.
I
I
mean,
know
you
I
can
should be
tag
worrying
him.
about types.
Yeah.
I'm about to get
But
punished.
you don't have a water. You don't have a water Pokemon,
Nah,
so,
nah,
or a
Mm.
grass Pokemon yet.
See,
So
I kind of wanna catch him just because he's neat. Ay no, no me hagas esto.
come on. Now maybe he's
Yeah.
kicking. He's kicking.
He's
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
que
Ask
come
him why they
mi-
built Stonehenge.
que come mierda. I know, please. I forget what the Pokemon lore is. But actually, one of my favorites is Runarigus. I always never know how to say his name, but he's also introduced in the previous generation, and he's based off of like the Viking runic stones or something or other. And he's a ghost Pokemon because they're so neat.
Of course
Ghost
he
Pokemon are
is.
the
Yeah.
best. I'm sorry to anybody that likes any other type of Pokemon.
Yeah,
But Ghost
so-
Pokemon are.
But you're wrong. The Ghost
But you're,
Pokemon are
you're
wrong.
just categorically wrong.
yeah.
Like, I'm sorry. Let's see here. Okay, so this is part of the sneaking component. Oh God. Oh, okay, we're good.
There's a
And now we
lot
have
of
to
them.
fight-
Oh, is that their boss?
Yeah, we have to fight the boss, and now they do a Gallic dance
Oh, they're
because
doing
this
a
is a
war
chorus.
dance?
Yeah, they're doing a war
Incredible.
dance to pep themselves up.
Oh, I love them. I love the moves.
Yeah. They actually incorporate the Pokemon that's by the Cricketot, the Pokemon that's
Mhm.
based on like the Gallic music, so they incorporate that into their kind of
Hi,
spiel.
Darcy.
Yeah. Hi, Darcy. Yeah.
Oh my god.
So we're fighting Astro.
By the way, David says his favorite Pokemon is Snorlax because he's been the inspiration for so many of his naps. And I can't blame you.
Hard to argue with that.
Have you
Yeah.
seen Slacking though? In terms of nap-based Pokemon, I'm a big fan of Slacking. It's just like this big
Look
sloth
him up.
who sits on his
Yeah,
side.
yeah, he just
Yeah.
doesn't do anything. I mean,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
I
yeah.
like
Oh,
Slowpoke
yeah. Wow.
because he's
Yeah.
he's just
Uh, that
he
one,
doesn't
Slack-
care.
Slacking just like is like draw me like one of your French Pokemon. Like, that's-
Sí,
Yes.
exactamente. Yeah,
Yeah.
his final evolution. Note here also that the Gallic chieftain has a Carnix, so the little horn that has an animal shape. It's usually, I think, a boar at the end of it, and it blows up, and it freaks the out of people that hear it. It's actually very disconcerting to hear, which you can then imagine why the Romans would be very freaked out by this.
In the forest, yeah. When
Yeah,
you're
yeah, oh, God,
expecting,
no. Yeah, no, oh god, it's like the soundscapes of ancient battles is something that's super interesting to think about. And
It
note
is.
here, there's the Cricketoon that has that kind of.
he's the trumpet, and he also has an axe.
Yeah.
David
And-
asks, how can you defend Ghost ones when there's the category of nap Pokemons? They're unbeatable. I mean, yeah, but Gasly can turn himself into, like he can look like
He
other
can lick other
yeah,
Pokemon
he
and
can lick other
paralyze them
Pokemon. Yeah.
and make them feel very
I don't know.
human.
Oh, we reached the rule 34 portion of this. Oh
I
no.
mean, they were asking for it when they made Lickitung, I think. Like
I
See,
mean,
they,
no, that's the
right?
thing. Like
yeah.
YouTube, like Pokemon YouTubers with like 1 million subscribers have these videos where they go like smash and I think Markiplier even did like a smash and pass for Pokemon. So it's this
Wow.
weird internet thing
It is.
where
It is. Yeah. It's. You know what? We don't kink shame. It's fine.
yeah,
It's all good. It's just
sure.
I wouldn't go for Lickitung.
It's different strokes for different folks, as they say.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
weird corners of the internet. Oh, so we freed the twink. I
Yeah,
mean Scipio.
the
Yes.
twink.
Okay.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
freed our twink,
Okay.
and now he's gonna grow up to become he doesn't look like a
A
bear. You
serious
can't really,
balding man.
yeah, you can't really call him a himbo either. I don't know
No.
under what
Yeah.
category Scipio.
Right. He was also buddy with a historian.
Oh,
Allegedly.
good old Polybius.
Allegedly.
Polybius has done nothing wrong. He's the best historian, totally impartial.
I mean, he tells us about the Periplus, so
Yeah, exactamente. So, how bad could he be?
I mean, right? Honestly,
We're fighting Vercingetorix, by the way, which I want to think his name is Vercingetorix. So I want to think that this is his great. How many generations? Like 3, I think.
several generations. Yeah.
Yeah. But this is also why I like to pick Chikoro, is because he's very easy to clear some of the
Fair.
early portions, so we can get to. Let's see here. I'm trying to remember what's next. I believe the next thing is a gym battle with good old Publius Scipio and.
Oh, Publio Padre.
See, Publius. That's how they did it. Like, yeah,
Okay.
Publius
So
Senior.
just
Yeah.
the elder. Yeah. Also bald.
Also, well, no, the dad here they give him without hair. Actually, don't know if the historical one had hair. I know the dad's brother is the bald one. I don't know the hair
don't know either.
situation for the dad.
Huh.
You never really think about these things.
Right. You never ask yourself which one had hair. Like at this point.
Oh, so we're at Massalia.
Mm-hmm. So Massalia was a Greek city. It had been
Greek
founded.
supremacy,
It's
so I go
modern day
Massalia.
Marseille. It was.
Modern day
Yeah,
Marseille.
it had been founded. It had been founded in the 6th century BC. One of the last foundations in the
Yeah.
West. One of the last great foundations in the West.
Yeah.
Great harbor, incredible archaeological museum. If you go there nowadays, fantastic. Also, great pastry shops.
I might actually be going to France this summer for the first time. So
You should go. You should go to Marseille and eat their local pastry, which is a sort of like it's like a breadstick on steroids, but it's sweet.
Ooh,
it's
okay.
fantastic. It's
You
fantastic.
had me at breadsticks. You had me on steroids, and you sold me on sweet. So note here, it's a Greek city, right? And so we're fighting against Greeks, oddly enough. Massilia, during the Second Punic War, was actually a staunch Roman ally. Hannibal didn't attack it directly. He kind of went around it because Massilia has relatively good fortifications for a city in this region. So it's a tough nut to crack, and Hannibal is not good at sieges, really. It's famously why people go, why didn't he siege Rome?
Well,
I'm sorry that in Rome Total War you can siege Rome in one turn and win, pero that's not how ancient.
That's not how.
Yeah,
It works.
and Hannibal's army. No.
I've pasted a link to like these sweets from Marseille, which are called navettes, and they're delicious. I couldn't remember the name. I found them, and I was like, yes. So the 3 tabs that I've opened right now are Marseille Tourism, Is Mercury retrograde, and Aburbe Condita calculator.
Your priorities.
Priorities, right? Anyways.
So now they're facing just a little bit of a rebellion. Again, this is ahistorical, but there's a little lore character near the beach that tells you like, hey, this is ahistorical, but we kind of introduced it to kind of give more opportunities for the player to kind of interact with ancient actors and also level up the Pokemon.
I also like their helmets. I like their helmets.
Yeah. And the text is there's actually an imposter who claims to be Alexander the Great.
Of course,
so
there's
we're
an
fighting.
imposter.
So he doesn't have the blue check mark, right? So we don't know
Right.
if he's a
It's not
real
verified.
Alexander.
We do not
Right.
He's
know.
unverified.
If only there was a way.
And of course, his name is of course his name is Papadopoulos because he's Greek.
Oh God.
I forget that I have the a little error thing that popped up, so I have to start using the. For some reason, it pops up every now and then. Actually, my other Pokemon are severely underleveled because I have not
get
actually
them.
used the XP share. I know.
I was hoping. Well, you need to
I
assign it,
will
right? You need
put
to
on,
assign
yeah.
it. Yeah, exactly.
Because in this, I think I put the classical mode, and the classical mode is that EXP share. You actually have an item that you have to give
That
the
you need to
Pokemon.
give. Yeah.
Instead of later on, I forget when it's actually introduced. In some of the later gens, it's then like a thing that just gives blanket XP share, which is saving grace for someone that doesn't have the time. Like, I can't play Pokemon while my parents drive the car anymore.
I wish I could. Oh,
Has this happened? Am I going to wipe? Thank God this isn't a Nuzlocke.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, it's fine.
Nah, he's that's okay. Look at him. Look at Dionysus.
And now he learned
Little
Absol.
Dionysus.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and now
Growing a
Dionysus.
little- He's growing little thyrsus out of his head.
Yeah. And now he has absorb, so he can actually be useful.
Exactly. Yeah, we're gonna make Garum out of the Remoraid.
That's the next one. There should be the next one, actually.
Oh God.
Also, if you've never tried anything cooked in garum, it's delicious. It's
Really?
absolutely delicious.
I mean-
Yeah, it's like fish sauce, but rotten.
Trying to
Delicious.
see if they,
Incredible.
okay, good. They auto heal.
Okay,
Okay.
good.
So we're fine.
The power of Asclepius.
Yes,
Else you-
exactamente.
And I getting
Oh,
rid of.
Here it is. Here it is. I am a descendant of Alexander the Great.
Wow.
Yeah. Supposed descendant.
Descendant of Alexander
Supposed.
the Great.
But it's fine because he uses a fighting Pokemon, and we have fire flying, so it's fine.
Great.
So we have flying. So, except when he does that, and just flinches us out. But it's fine. Oh, do you know about Phalanx? Not the Phalanx, but Phalanx, the Pokemon.
No,
There's one?
actually.
This is one of my favorite Pokemon ever. It's not a ghost type. It's a fighting. I don't know if it's a bug. Also, I think it's just fighting.
Oh yeah.
Wait till
Fighting
you
type
see him.
Pokemon, yeah.
This is an official Pokemon, by the way.
Oh!
It's called Phalanx. Phalanx.
Oh
is.
my god.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
put it in the
Oh
chat.
my god.
Yeah, and he
What is
knows
that?
rock
Phalanx.
things, so
I
I'm
love
screwed.
him. I love
How-
him.
I mean, how has there not be? Is there like a Pokemon classical reception? Like, isn't that the bigger thing?
Yeah,
Like,
they have several. I'm sorry, I'm about to get beat by the Descendant because I haven't leveled any other Pokemon up. So actually, we might have to do this. Might be a run ender just because I have not actually been paying attention. But it's fine. Asclepius will help, and
It's
we'll
okay.
level them up.
This will help, right?
Mm.
I forgot to give
Wow.
him Rock Throw also, which doesn't
Wow.
help. I paid money to him.
Yikes.
Oh,
Well,
Scheiße. I hope we're not soft locked. I doubt we will. Let me put on the.
I don't think so, right?
eh,
Yeah, put the thing. Yeah.
If anything, I'll just use a rare candy to give myself a couple extra.
Yeah, but they're all healed. So.
Yeah, and I don't have any. There it is.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Y se lo vamos a dar a Dionysus.
That's fair.
I just realized that there was oh wait, did something happen?
Yeah, the game crashed.
Oh no.
Ooh, did
So-
it save automatically?
No. Pero let me see here real quick as we do that.
Mhm. I mean, if you have a save file on your own, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Let's see if. Okay, perfecto. Wait, let me share screen again. We can
Okay.
jump onto my save file.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
Allow.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Here we go.
all right, we're back on. Perfecto. Okay.
Okay.
So here's my save file. I'm at the Roman camp. This is a little bit forward. It's actually after Cannae.
Okay.
So after the battle, Hannibal is now in Italy. We leap forward in time.
Whoops.
Hannibal is rampaging through Italy. He's going to continue to do so for a number of years. The Romans developed different strategies to kind of fight him. The famous one is developed by Fabius. Quintus Fabius, I think it's the name Cunctator, which is called the Delayer. He gets a fair stint of basically going, hey, let's not send Romans against Hannibal for a while. Let's not continue to get our armies just beaten. Because one of the famous things that the characterizations of Hannibal is that he knows how to win a battle, but he doesn't know how to use the victory afterwards, right?
Yep.
And so Hannibal will continue in Italy for a bit. So what happens is the Romans go, okay, so if Hannibal is rampaging through Italy, let's focus our attentions to Spain and kind of open up that front again. Yeah. So we're at a training camp in Spain now.
Can we see the map?
Of course, sí. Let me go back. ¿Dónde está el mapa? I think it's in mochila. Sí. There it is. Sorry.
We do have a download link.
Oh yeah, perfect.
Do they have their own website, or I found something up2down.com, or?
I think the link is just straight up on their Twitter.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
See, because then it's a paste bin where they actually have the documents. Yeah.
Right.
All right. So let me see here. Let me heal up with my good old buddy Scipio, who's now married to I forget her name.
Contra. Wait.
The daughter of Emilius, who died during Cannae, actually.
Yikes.
Yeah, I know. So Scipio's father-in-law died during that battle.
By the way, I just went on their Twitter page, and it says today is their birthday. So yeah,
wait,
happy
for
because of Rome.
So
I think it's for Rome. I think it's for Rome.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So happy birthday, Rome, again.
Yeah. You have the balloon thing, which is.
So we have to do. So we have to do these mini games. Actually,
we are also told that if you go to the Pantheon in Rome today, you will see the Oculus shine the light on the entrance, as it happens every April 21st in Rome in real life.
Oh, wow! You have to pay to get in.
We have today, and that's all. Like until sundown.
You have to pay to get in. Yeah, I think they enacted that new policy. No.
Yeah, they do.
Yep.
So we're fighting a Triari or a Triarius in the singular. And so this is, remember that manipular legion thing. So we fought a Velites. I fought a Hastati and I fought a Principes, which are the kind of the standard troops of the Romans, right? When you think of them, they have the sword, shield, the two pila, singular pilum, right? And then you have the Triari that compose the third rank. These are the most veteran troops of the Manipular Legion. They have the best armor. They're the ones that are able to actually equip the best armor, because in this period it was pretty much BYE, bring your own equipment. We didn't reach the levels of standardization for the armed forces that we'd get later on during the late Republic and then into the early Empire. And note here, he's also wearing that very funky helmet, which I believe is the name fluctuates between Italo or Etrusco-Corinthian helmet. Yeah. It's a really weird helmet design, actually, but it's still popular in this period, and it'll continue to be popular for a fair bit. Okay, so we have a Steenie. So so here's the evolution of Chikaro. Chikaro has evolved now.
Oh boy, Chikaro has become like a chunker. Okay.
Yeah. This is after his exile. This is where the Pater Patriae.
Exile, I get it now.
Yeah, I assure you that was unintentional. Darumaka, that's fire. Wind. I'm sorry, I'm doing the. So here's a regional variant. I'll show the Pokédex entry so you can see the front of it. There's this Pokemon called Gothita, a little goth girl Pokemon.
Oh my god.
Pero in this game, the variant is actually based on Gorgons. So we'll get a good look at her, but you can kind of tell this is the first evolution, so she hasn't reached her peak snakiness.
But she's
But
snake-ish.
yeah, she's basically right, the Gorgoneon, the little Medusa heads that are by themselves. She's basically meant to be that, but then later on, her evolutions, she gets a body. Ay caramba, I didn't hear the Kingler. We'll do, or as it's known in the Pokemon or in the late Republic, I was doing a Pringles thing, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work.
Prinkepsler or something.
Prinkepsler, yeah.
Whoa, that was a
So much
crit.
better.
See, Dionysus, Dionysus, don't piss off Dionysus. There are too many.
Jesus.
One of the great axioms of antiquity is don't piss off Dionysus.
That's true. That's true.
Those two are they really go into like. Pero conocí.
He's sending out the hydro.
Hydro chorro. Again, as someone who's like accustomed to the English move names, because again, I grew up in Puerto Rico, so and we use the English version copies of it because, of course, we're in U.S. territory, and so I always knew them by the English names. So it's a bit dissonance going on now, seeing them in Spanish.
Yeah,
but we've done it. Pansage. I don't know. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Can't see that. It's the wrong day, but it's fine.
Yeah, no, I mean 1 day later, but that's okay. That works.
I also disdain. I disdain the elemental monkeys. Their designs are just silly.
Yeah, but like someone in the chat was saying, like that one person is just going at it. Like,
it's like, yeah, no, he's going. He's running the laps.
Oh yeah.
I think he takes,
You have to know how to run quickly and without getting tired, so you can march. This is actually a thing because Marius later on, one of his, again, the historians are military historians are now very. The minute you say Marian reforms, they kind of shirk back in disgust. See, because it rightfully many of these things happened over time before Marius, and he kind of takes the cred for a lot of these things. But one of the original things is that Marius taught the troops how to march very fast because he made marching schedules and all that. So it's one of the things. So we're fighting actually against a souped up. Are we? ¿Ha terminado ya? ¿Quién quiere hacer algo? No, ya terminó. I'm good. So let's go 1 year later. So there's time gaps.
All right.
And you kind of see Scipio.
That one person
taking the lead.
Okay. Oh, that hair.
No. He's got a wonderful mane. He also has a lion helm, but it's not a lion. It's a Pokemon that looks like a lion, but I forget the Pokemon's name off the top of my head. It's a very generic lion fire Pokemon. But now we're in Hispania. And I didn't read the text, so I actually don't know what we're about to do. But it's fine, because in the Pokemon games, it's just a...
Oh, we can travel.
Oh, yeah, we can fast travel. Wait.
Where are we?
We're in Rome. Oh, we can show us Rome.
Oh, boy.
So there's a theater here.
Oh, my God.
Rome, yeah.
Oh my
Rome,
God.
of course, did not have a stone theater until much later. Pompey famously is the one who develops it. Pero, again, this game recognizes that they're kind of giving you a greatest hits of Rome. You can call it that.
So wait, did they actually acknowledge it in the game itself?
I believe they do. I haven't found a little guy that tells you about it, but there's one in Massalia, so it would surprise me if there isn't one here, especially because they talk about so that we can go to the Senate House. So here we have Rome note gold. I know why they did it because it's weird to do it looked like the player characters to have the ancient statues be painted up, as they would have been. So I understand why they did it here to minimize the confusion. Kind of make everything gold. So it's a very
we got
traditional.
epigraphy. Look at the epigraphy.
So that's one of the things that's super interested in Pokemon and because Pokemon has epigraphy because the unknown.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
are.
yeah,
Yes,
it's one of
yes.
the things that I'm, as someone who does ancient epigraphy, this is super neat to think about is unknowns and
Yeah.
the player as an epigrapher.
I'm sorry,
Because
is that an Egyptian?
yes,
Oh my God, Brianna, where
yeah,
are you? Brianna, come here.
he
Okay,
comes from Egyptus.
Egyptus
Oh my God.
Pokemon.
And he wants you to get a Honedge because Honedge is also because you all might not be familiar with kind of the newer generations.
Mhm.
Honedge is one of the best Pokemon ever made.
Ooh.
It is a Ghost and Steel type Pokemon that is basically a sword that has been animated by the spirit of a ghost.
It's
And
Oh
incredible.
and
yeah,
there's a
wow.
regional variant here that's a Gladius.
Of course, it's a
Yeah,
Gladius.
Really?
yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
So note that the Egyptian has, of course, Yamask, who then evolves into Cofagrigus.
So wait, it says here on Bulbapedia that Honedge evolves into Aegis Slash.
Yep.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I'm telling you, these are the Pokemon that I like because there's a lot there. It's not only Phalanx,
We're doing
but
it.
Phalanx is a solid. So here's the Curia Julia. It would have been the Hostilia, right? Because the Senate houses have a bad tendency of burning down in the first century BCE
You
because of things
think?
that
You
happen in
think?
Sulla makes one. That one gets burned down.
It kind of
Things happen.
happens when you build in. Anyways,
So here's the legendary, one of the legendaries that they have here is kind of this Imperial Eagle thing. It's kind of Moltres on crack.
it's Moltres. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But it's Moltres on crack because there's also
Okay.
Moltres. I forget the name of it. We can't go into the Senate right now because they haven't called us into the Senate,
being
and we're just a
called.
lowly.
No, you're right. It's Oho. Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Thank you, Bear. Yeah, yeah. In the chat, we know. We know. We know
The what?
that the Pokemon is not the Moltres. It's a Oho. It's like the
Oh, see, but is
the
it a
Lugia.
see? But
I think it is. I think it looks like him, right?
see, but I think it might be different than a whole. Oh, I forget how to say it, but
Let
I
me
think it's
see.
based off of that. But
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know
no,
if
the
they,
colors are
yeah.
different, but it's like
Because
on.
I haven't finished the game, so I haven't gone to the
Let me
legendaries.
see.
So because this might be like like a thing from Pokemon Africanus where they might be doing
Mhm.
something there. So I didn't want to.
Yep.
Pero sí, actually,
Look at us debating the typology, the Pokemon typology. I mean, we're all a bunch of nerds here.
So here is the statue of Jupiter, Demus Maximum. Look
Oh
at that.
my God.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
God.
Wow.
Yeah.
This
Incredible.
game is.
Yeah, no. I cannot sing the praises of this game.
This game
Again,
is fantastic.
this is just like people that are super into this. Like
Yeah.
a lot of ancient gaming. It's not only like people that do like not freelancers, like people that just do like know how to program. They know how to, and they do this kind of stuff. It's the same thing with like the modding communities.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
other
Yeah,
games
exactly.
where
Modders
there's
are like
yeah,
everyone's saviors.
it's like Europa Barbarorum for
Yes,
for
thank you,
yeah.
thank you.
Like-
Yes, and then the Attila ancient world mod,
Mhm.
so you
Like,
can finally
yeah.
play with yeah.
It's the next
like
level mod.
a lot of these ancient games, like the things that we geek over, like so much has been done by modders and just people that
Mhm.
have a genuine passion for this and like devote so much time.
I mean,
Yeah.
the Forgotten City. I mean, it was originally a mod for Skyrim, and then it grew to be its own game. It was nominated for best indie debut game at the Game Awards. Like it's
Yeah.
insane how far these modders, make it sometimes.
Yep. Oh, we're back here.
Oh, PG.
Oh,
Yeah,
Goodbye.
we're back in
This
we're
is
back
sick.
in Saguntum. Well, in the outskirts of Saguntum.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Te reclamo la tienda de campaña. Oh, where's the tienda de campaña?
By the way, I just realized a couple of minutes ago that there's actually another game that is kind of like a Pokemon slash Antiquity hybrid. It's not really that much Pokemon, but there's, of course, we all know Pokemon Go. But a couple of
Mhm.
years ago, there was this game that came out called Asterix and Obelix VD Viki, I think it is.
What?
And it's
What?
basically it's like it's AR, so it's like Pokemon, Pokemon Go. So you walk around and you have, and instead of finding Pokemon, you find Romans that you beat up in the game or something like that on
Oh
your
my
phone,
god.
or you go to camps and stuff like that. It actually exists. I'll see if I can find a link to that.
We meet our buddy. We beat
Oh,
our basically mom, the
oh,
guy who basically
mom.
like get the out of this thing and fight Hannibal by yourself, you teenage boy.
And now,
Now look at us with armor. Pero sí, soon, again, if you don't know Spanish, soon this game will have the official English patch for this. And again, just because this is a Let's Play, I'm going to skip on over the dialogue. So here we have, Saguntum actually was ancient sieges are not fun things. Nor to conduct or to experience as a procedure.
Tell that to the city of Mozia. Tell that to the island of Mozia. Saguntum too.
Yeah, Saguntum also. Hannibal did give him the option, pero to surrender, pero they chose to stick it out. And afterwards, the standard butchering and mass enslavement of people occurred. So here we now have. I love that the Roman soldiers are training with the Pokemon.
With their Pokemon. Look at the Scyther. Look at it go. And look at the bulls next to the standards, right?
It's really interesting. Again, as because I've talked with the people behind this, they've been incredibly generous with their time and information. But still, it's really interesting to just see what choices they made as like like things that you wouldn't think about, like what Pokemon should we give the Romans to kind of emblematize them? That's what Pokemon scream Romans. It's fire types. It's like big earthy types because of construction. So you kind of see like the Romans being configured into the Pokemon types and primal elements. It's like what type of Magic the Gathering like types. I forget what they're called actually, but what would he give the Romans or stuff like that?
So, in that spirit, I have a question for you, another question for you. So, if you had to have a Pokemon successors, how would you divide the elements between the various dynasties?
It's so hard.
This might be the best question you've ever had.
I am much too sober for this this question. Contra. I think Ptolemy I would give the water types. You'd think I'd go for Seleucus, right? Because of the anchor and things like that.
But still, the Ptolemies.
The Ptolemaic Navy
with the fleet.
See, the Ptolemaic Navy is a much more influential force than the Seleucid Navy. Of course, the Seleucids had navies, pero nothing to the scale of the Ptolemies. The Ptolemies established naval supremacy relatively early on. It helped that they had Cyprus and all that. I'm trying to think for Seleucus now. Contra. That's difficult.
The Attalids would only have Meowth and Persians because they poop coins. So.
I would say Steel, actually. I would say Steel for Seleucus. Steel or ground? I'd have to make like I don't know if you saw, pero I think 2 years ago, I decided to make Pokemon teams for everybody, like for random ancient.
Oh, I think I did see that on Twitter.
See, it was like a while, so forever ago, and where I just decided to make. It's a really fun exercise to do. Is actually like make Pokemon teams, because then you get to like think like these developers did of like, what do we want to include? Like for Julius Caesar, for instance, I had all the Pokemon that had Tyrant in their name, like Tyranitar, Tyrantrum. I had what's that Pokemon with the hair? Was like the Trump hair, because Caesar obviously had
he had a toupee.
He had a
Comb over.
Yeah. Dionysus is a force, though. By the way,
He's incredible. Look at him. Like, he's quicker everyone. He's just
Breloom is grass. This is testing my like Pokemon. See, I was right. God, I should have picked the chicken. It's fine. The sacred chicken. We're firmly in the Roman sacred chicken. Actually, Breloom is grass fighting, so I shouldn't be using this. I should be using the flying moves. Yeah, double effective. I forget what it's called. Quadruple effective, whatever. Wirillus. Wirillus is this one of
the? Is he wearing a toga?
Do you have Bulbapedia open?
I do.
Check me. I think Wirillus sounds like. It doesn't sound like. I think it's maybe one of the new ones.
Wirillus. It doesn't exist on Bulbapedia.
Okay, it's one of the new ones. So let's see here. Let me open back up the stream so I can see where we're at. Okay.
Wirillus.
Oh, of course, it's one of the starters.
It's Viridian.
Oh, it's the
wolf
one.
The wolf grassy one. Yeah.
I get his Wirillus because
See, you're right.
Yeah, should be wearing a toga.
Should be. So now we're going to Carthago Nova.
Yes, and this is Contra. Skipper Africanus' wife, the daughter of Emilius Paula.
Emilia.
Is it Amelia? Okay, there we go.
Amelia.
I didn't want to say.
She's the daughter of Emiliano, so it has to be Amelia, right?
I think it is actually Amelia, or something.
Or is it Cornelia?
I don't think Cornelia. That's the famous one.
The other one.
See, give it roughly
Amelia,
70 more years, and we'll get that one. She's awesome.
Oh,
she famously rebuked the Ptolemy. Cornelia. The marriage proposal. She got a marriage proposal from a Ptolemy, and she said no.
Sorry. Sorry. We don't like water Pokemon in this house.
I'm telling you, the more I think about it, the more I think it's going to be water Pokemon for the Ptolemy. You also have, of course, the famous ¿cómo se llama esta cosa? La Lighthouse of Alexandria, and all. So I think I'm more and more confident with my Ptolemy, or with my water Ptolemy.
Yeah, no, I can see that.
Pero as for, I think, I'm sorry, I'm still in like the super mode, so everything is super fast. See. Actually, where are we even going? Oh, it is Amelia. It is Amelia.
There you go.
Okay, so now we have to reconstruct Saguntum from the ground.
I mean, it's pretty bit up. Oh, look at all the grass having been torn, everything broken.
Oh, that construction came off as an ablative absolute. the grass
having been torn.
Oh, you can tell the people that have been just conditioned by Latin.
By Latin, yes. Incredibly conditioned. Oh my god.
Let's see, because again, did not read TLDR. Habla con Emilia. Okay, well, Emilia, tell us what to do.
Yeah, wife tells us.
The real human Joe in the chat is saying that the detail in this game is really incredible. And
it is.
It's fantastic.
Wow.
Entonces la paga continuará en suyo. Te guiaré en la primera obra. Nos queremos volver a pedir segunda, así que lo primero de reclutir 14. De afuera, seguro. Okay, so we have to.
So the fort,
the
stronghold.
Fortifications. Yeah.
I mean, she's not wrong. A very practical approach.
All right.
Look at them go. Look at them go. That's it.
Perfecto. Muerto el pollo, as is the chicken is dead. I don't know. I actually don't know how common that expression is. I keep using it like it's very common. I'm pretty sure it's just the Caribbean in a specific section. It's when the task is done. El pollo, muerto el pollo. The chicken is dead. I keep using that. And
in Italian, we say the party's over. We killed the saint. So.
Somewhat, I feel much better about mine.
Oh yeah. Somehow. Anyway, yeah, translating
they're
vernacular is
there.
very weird.
Well, you have I've been trying to figure out a pun for in boca lupo,
Mm.
Yeah.
pero something like the in the on the teat of the wolf or something would be more appropriate today to
Well, yeah.
celebrate Rome's thing.
Mm.
Pero my
Yeah.
Italian is horrible. When I visited Rome, it was mostly me speaking Spanish, and that managed to get us through.
David is telling us the Spanish from Spain.
Oh, perfect. Yes. Where
which,
are
which makes sense.
what is this?
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Numantia.
Oh my
Numantia.
God.
So Numantia has because of fame. They're famed for their cavalry, so they have a nice little Mudsdale, which is one of the horses. Actually, Mudsdales are used by both sides during the Punic War. Scipio Africanus actually mounted one at Cannae, according to this.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Numantia was also the city that was famously sieged during the Iberian
Yeah.
Wars back in the day. They mounted a fierce resistance. Oh man, this Abra.
See,
Is he gonna teleport away as every Abra? in the
no,
world?
no. These are
Okay.
actual jerks.
These actually okay. That's good. We
They
like
have
them.
confusion, and confusion will destroy my poor Dionysus, which is ironic because Dionysus is typically the
It's
one that
the
He
one-
is the
yeah.
one who confuses people, and yet
True.
how the turns have tabled.
The problem is that this confusion's pretty strong here, but it makes sense because
Well, it's
Abra, Cadabra, and Abracadabra have the very low defense stats. They're glass cannons in these games. But if they get the first hit on you,
Oh my
Lotad.
god.
Vamos a ver aquí. What do we have? It's grass and
Lotad is
water, right?
grass water, yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Luxio should be fine because grass isn't. Grass shouldn't cancel out. Yeah, they're.
Yeah, it's okay.
Looks like he has a pizza on his head.
It's a little sombrero. When
It's like
Virgil
that, you
It's a
know,
little
when-
sombrero because the other
sombrero,
one. Yeah.
You know,
and
when
then he
Van-
gets the maracas when he becomes ludicolo.
You know when Virgil talks about like Indian, like about those the bowls that they're eating from, or
Oh,
something.
yeah,
that they
yeah,
also
yeah, yeah.
eat
You
like
know
that.
what you're
Now
gonna
I
say.
imagine that's what they look like.
That's the invention of pizza.
Oh no, it's
Oh,
no.
no,
I
nose pass.
hate
Oh, no.
nose
Nose
pass.
pass? What is
Let's
I've
see.
missed so many of these.
Yeah,
No,
you missed
I
out.
honestly,
You missed out
if
big
you,
time.
if you haven't like gotten acquainted with newer gen, I honestly recommend just like going through Bulbapedia because you will be so confused.
Yeah,
But by some of the newer gens, you haven't seen. They gave him an evolution where he just has like this huge mustache underneath it. It's
David
horrid.
says that is the Naso family. That is
Yeah,
Ovid.
Publius your videos nose pass.
Remind me after this is done that I'll show you Gotita, the front of her,
Yep.
so you can see the some
goth.
of these. Yeah. Oh, Whooper. Oh no. Yes, but Dionysus has fainted.
Oh, man, do you have potions? Do you have no? Do you have revive?
Also, I think Whooper's ground also, so I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I'll see if
Whooper
I
is
can
not-
revive.
Love him though.
Whooper is a fan favorite, I would say.
He's so cute.
Let's see if I have revives here. Super Busan. Sí, pero that doesn't. Also, I understand that like the PP thing, pero like just seeing in Spanish "más pipí."
Yeah, doesn't sound right.
I understand. I'm pretty sure this is how they did it in the games, also, pero like in the official.
Yeah, it's yeah, and yet, I mean, you could give Dionysus the one who's fainted the rare candy and then use the potion because the rare candy would give at least.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Does the rare candy automatically? I've never done that before.
I don't know if you can do it in battle, but I think you can. I don't know if you can use it in battle though.
No.
No, there you go. That's a problem.
I think the full heal doesn't do a revive.
No.
So actually,
No,
I
it doesn't do
might
a revive.
wipe to a Whooper. Which
Wow. Wow.
It's level 22. Leave me alone.
Okay,
I
no,
wonder-
he's a strong boy. Okay, but listen, maybe you can, maybe you can.
And look how
you can beat him.
cute. Look how cute he
He's
is.
very cute.
Yeah, I can just
There you
strong
go.
arm him.
Let's go. Let's go.
Chikoro, unlike
Brittany.
his namesake, is a very strong fighter. Um,
Yeah. Oh,
Skidoo! Oh, Skidoo. I actually don't know if I always say Skidoo, but is it just Skidoo?
Skiddo.
I
It
think it's
sounds
I don't
better.
Skidoo.
know.
Skidoo.
I don't know her.
She's awesome. She grows up to be this wonderful sort of Artemis like deer with flowing
Mm.
leafy things. The more I play, the more I just lose my ability to speak in both English and Spanish. So I'm just gonna go into these leafy things, these descriptors that. But Skidoo is awesome. Oh yeah, let's show the Pokedex real quick.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Skidoo is wonderful. This is an actual like official Pokemon also.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Let's do the Pokedex. Notice that the Pokedex here is crazy. They include a ton of generations, which is great. I mean, you see some that I think Silicobra was in the ones that are pixelated also, but F5 for Buscar. Hopefully that doesn't. What was the A B C D E F G? Yeah. Okay. Is that how you do it? And then you just salir and then I'll do it. Damn it. Actually, a much easier way because I have the Pokemon.
Oh, there you go.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh wow.
Yeah, look at
Yeah,
her.
that is. Yep.
It's
she
very
looks
neat.
pissed.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, one of the things is you can't look at it like face to face because it'll get pissed off. Much like I don't know if I can see the Pokemon. Oh yeah, la mirada de este Pokemon deja petrificado.
Mm.
So yeah,
The
just
gaze
like a
of this
Gorgon.
Pokemon, yeah,
Yeah.
will petrify you.
Yeah, just like a
Ooh.
Pokemon or just like a Gorgon.
And she has 4 little snakes.
Yeah, and then the final evolution is kind of the straight up just Medusa, which is great. I don't remember where because I need to heal my guys, my dudes, because they are that Whooper just steamrolled them again because underleveled. Pero se la vi. Let me see here. So let's do Chansey heal. I forget when dear old Dionysus evolves into his drunken form.
His drunken evolution. At what level?
I forget when. I think it's fairly early on. Because one of the annoying things with Pokemon, right, is that some Pokemon have like trade evolutions, and I never had anyone to trade Pokemon with, so I would like I never got Gengar. Because Gengar for the longest time was a trade exclusive, right? So was Alakazam.
Yes.
So a lot of these like fan games and also como se dice the hacks, the ROM hacks for Pokemon that are so good also. They do workarounds because you can't trade, right? Because you're playing on the PC. Well, if you're playing a ROM hack, you can't say that on YouTube. So you're playing
I'm playing a modifier.
yeah, on the DS. Yeah, you're streaming on your DS.
Yeah.
Gee, let's see. Some good. It's Shelmet. Shelmet's awesome. Shelmet's one of the newer Pokemon. You evolve him with a Karrablast in your party, and he becomes kind of this night bug Pokemon. He's Steel Bug, and he's OP as all hell. He's awesome.
Get him.
I don't know. Dionysus. What are you going to do, Dionysus? It's fine. Okay, perfect. I want him. I think I might kill him. No!
Oh, no. You got it.
Oh, just slow down, Eduardo.
Exactly. You can do it.
Call.
You can do it.
Okay.
Yes.
Yay.
It's fine.
David is thinking about the thought process that went behind this one. They had this Pokemon half a helmet, half a shell. Any idea for the name?
Yeah, I know. It's great. Oh, we've stumbled upon
Oh,
some,
wow, there.
some. I think this is the daycare. Actually, don't know what they
It's a
call it.
daycare.
Oh, it's
Yeah, it's the Pokemon daycare.
oh yeah, when you leave Pokemon and then they give you eggs.
They really should have done it.
They should have done that.
This might have been much too dark, but they should have just made it like a Spartan taking your like younger Pokemon. They call it the Agoge, and then your Pokemon get out of it and they hate you, but they're super leveled up, but they hate you for going through that horrible system. Where am I? Okay. If I recall correctly, I think there's also a cult here that you fight that uses unknown, but it's in it uses like Alephs and stuff. Where? Again, Chikaro proving to be. I think this is a solid. Wait, but. I don't have a fighting type. This is also the one. Damn it! I knew. I should have gotten the Mankey. Yeah, have you seen Pokemon Unite?
No.
So it's a weird thing. It's kind of what's that game called? It's a Dota. It's kind of like Dota-y.
Yeah. All right.
But it's like the Pokemon attempt at Dota, so lanes and teams and everything. And they do they have skins, right? Because of course that's the game's free to play, but they get you with the skins and everything. I think it's on the Switch. And if you notice, some of the skins that they have, I think for Blissey also, I forget what they call it. It's like it's not called ancient. It's called like something religious. I forget what the title, but it's these skins, and they're very clearly like aping ancient things. Like Blissey looks like an Olympian almost. And what's that one? That fighty one that's blue that has the spikes on his hand. Lucario. Lucario has one that's like an Egyptian themed one.
Oh, so
Yeah,
it's
so
Egyptian luchador.
Yeah.
Also, yes, David, Pokemon Unite, kill the Pokemasters. Exactly. Redistribute the means of production.
It's Pokemon Unionize. They couldn't
Pokemon Unionize, exactly. We are in this channel, we are all in favor of unions.
Exactamente.
We're also in favor of capturing Chansey if she keeps being a...
Oh my god, no, this is a trainer fight. I'm not Team Rocket,
God,
so I can't
I wish. No. Break the chains, exactly. Exactly.
Actually, speaking of breaking chains, later on, they have a regional Slowpoke variant. We won't get to it. It's pretty far in the future. But they're enslaved. So it's actually like Slowpoke, because Slowpokes get kind of the bad end of the stick in Pokemon universe. Because you remember in the second gen, people stole their tails to make like
I remember
delicious.
That was terrifying.
So Slowpokes have never gotten like the good end of the stick, but here it's like an enslaved Slowpoke, so they actually have Slowpokes working. But you free them, so it's fine.
Okay. Egyptian Lucario looks incredible. He looks like Anubis.
Yeah, exactamente. Let's see here. There has to be. I have to be missing a ¿cómo se dice? Pokemon Center or Healy. Oh, Cicero, no.
Oh,
excuse me, Chikaro.
There you go. Yes, I am Slowpoke. I am Slowpoke. And then they all end up crucified from Rome to Capua.
No.
They were too slow.
Crassus. Honestly, I could see Crassus doing that.
I hate Crassus with a passion. Is that a reproduction of the woman from Elche?
Honestly, I have no idea. So
1 second.
The Elche goddess.
Una
Yeah,
Preciosa just is a precious
I think
sculpture.
so. I think so. I think that's who she
I mean,
is.
they're
Yes,
kind of
yes,
hinting
Yeah,
about it.
she is.
true,
She is. Oh my god.
true.
Um,
Wow.
there we go. I know, okay. I know my
Reference.
statues. There we go.
Oh, we're in Cartago Nova now.
Oh, there we go. So this is the
Uh,
police coming to get me after I mentioned crucifixion.
is that yours? You
Yes,
you
that's mine.
mentioned unionization. That's the thing.
I mentioned the
Ah,
union.
yeah.
It's the feds. Close it, close it, close
Uh-huh.
These are illegal games.
it. Okay, so they're ramming at the door.
Mhm.
Mm-mm-mm.
There's a knock at the door. What was that? There's like a vine. There's a knock at the door or something. It reminded me.
Oh, I
Yeah.
One of
was
these
thinking.
things where you've seen enough vines from your childhood that like the
Mm,
synapses in your
yeah.
brain, like the and mine are slowly putrefying because of the dissertation.
So
Mm.
they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But every once in a while, you get like a vine that just like echoes in your head, and
Yeah.
you're like, is that a vine sometime?
I have the same. Like the
Oh, it was the
confirmation,
fire
like,
brigade. It wasn't the feds. Okay.
Oh,
exactly,
okay.
your
Okay.
depression. Elche and Cartagena are not so far away. Kudos for the devs.
Yeah. No,
I'm
I
telling
saw
you,
the rolling
like-
things, and I was like, that's her. That's her.
I'm telling you, they really. Okay, so
Also,
I have to do some
the little
sneaking.
houses with the two level rooftop, incredible.
Or Leia. Yeah,
Oh!
Leia.
Oh, there's some flanking.
They going away.
There's some surfing. Little did they know that the Romans could use surf for some. Yeah, that's what happened during the First Punic War because it was largely a naval engagement. Polybius. Okay, you can stop banging at the damn door now.
They're not Americans because freedom rings.
Wow.
I know.
Get-
I know.
There we go.
There we go. You can't stay here. Well, the door was open, my dude. Oh, look at the Carthaginian thing.
Yeah, they have a mixture because Hannibal's army was kind of a hodgepodge
Mhm.
of different units, right? You have
Yeah.
I have famed Iberian. You had Gauls that he picked up on his way through the Alps. You also had just mercenaries because the Hellenistic period,
I mean, listen, there's
right.
coin to be made.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
also someone in the chat is also asking why are they banging on the door when they have Pokemon? That's true. They could just use Earthquake and just demolish.
This is
the
one of the
walls.
things, right? Is in the Pokemon universe, how do you like? I walked into Rome with a Pokemon with the Pomerium, right? Because the Pokemon are technically like weapons.
Is it a weapon? So like, can I? Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly, exactly. So
It's one of these things.
It's I see the elephant
Whoa.
fam.
Yeah, the Famfi. Oh, and during the Alps
Cold
Cup
War.
scene, they had a Famfi, and you're like, oh, please don't die, Famfi, because some of Hannibal's elephants famously die during the thing. Pero I like to think that they're fine.
Oh, Earthquake will also
Actually,
knock out the bridge. Well, that's fair. I mean, they could try to use, some other things that destroy walls.
oh, I did not
Ooh.
heal.
Oh, yikes.
Ew. Let's
Asclepius
see.
is not on our side.
No. So we have ground and a rock. Snorunt. No, ice is weak to rock. I might have to do a. We'll see. I'll sacrifice Luxio, and we'll see. Luxio will perform a devotio. If you do a devotio, it's a wonderful trope in Greco-Roman historiography where if a battle's going very bad, oh no, they killed Dionysus. Oh shiza. This he was my boy. He was my boy. He was my one chance. I forgot that Boldor has that stupid thing, holdout, or I forget what it is, but basically you can knock him out in one hit. He'll always get 1 HP.
Oh, I hate that. I mean, I love
Endure
it when I
or
have it, but I
something.
hate it.
Yeah.
Endure, yes.
Yeah. Mordisco, yeah, I want to give him bite. Yeah, sure.
Also true, David. The human remains found in ancient Cartagena of people with Roman spears in different creative parts of the skeletons are disturbing and fascinating. Yes. Also, the giant mass graves that are being excavated right now in Sicily in Himera, from the aftermath of the Battle of Himera in 490 BCE. You can find those Greek weapons in every part of the body of the Iberian mercenaries, once again, the Carthaginian troops, the fucking Selenuntines, which were traitors and they should not have been there. The people from Region, who are also traitors and should not have been there. Fuck the Dorians forever. And the horses, which is sad. Anyways, you know, it is, yeah, it's a lot of, it's like giant trigger warnings if you ever want to look at those, but absolutely fascinating work. Anyways,
Yeah.
sorry, back to Pokemon. And
And to be fair, Pokemon has its own triggering. Have you read some of the Pokedex descriptions for some of the ghost Pokemon?
they steal souls.
See, no,
They
there's
kill
one.
people.
I forget which one it is, but there's one that's like made from the ghost of a crying child. It's like,
Yeah.
oh my god,
It's like,
and you like capture these. So
Yeah.
this is one of the things I was gonna present at that Pokemon thing, but I told myself that no more conferences and stuff until the dissertation's done. But like, you see archaeologists kind of grit their teeth a lot when you mention Pokemon or archaeology and Pokemon, because archaeology is tied into the fossils, right? And that's not archaeology in Pokemon. It's tied to the fossils and everything. Pero I would make the argument that Pokemon history and human history, as they're presented in the games, are so intertwined that archaeology works to also study Pokemon, because they treat them as kind of just humans, and a lot of Pokemon are based on human facets, like a child crying and then turning into a Pokemon. So there's a lot more weird interlacing than just like what originally was like pocket monsters or whatever. The lore has kind of evolved into some, like, I need to watch the Pokemon Arceus. I'm gonna say
Arceus,
Arceus.
Arceus.
There's a thing in the Pokemon people has to pronounce Arceus. Say Arceus. But if you watch that movie, which I haven't yet, pero the I forget what it's called. It's like Arceus and the Golden Gem or some weird title. And it's basically just Pokemon, but set in ancient Greece. Because Arceus, right, is like this the grand creator deity. Actually, I don't know how. I think he's like that one of the highest in the Pokemon pantheon, or I think he is the creator. And so, like, his temple is basically a flying acropolis in the sky. Like, it's a movie that's laden with like references, and again, it's not only like, oh, look at this, but it also helps to build up Pokemon lore by kind of grounding it in ancient material culture. Because when you go, what's ancient? Like, how do we evoke ancient things?
Mm-hmm.
Say, oh,
Yeah.
a fluted column. Oh, I don't know, a white statue that's uncolored, like stuff like that. In the popular imagination, anyways. So Pokemon's been doing a lot of that. Even in Pokemon Arceus, like that game, you come across fluted columns for ruins and stuff. Even though that game is, a lot of it takes its inspiration from. Forget what period of Japan, but ancient Japan. So again, Pokemon, because it's become this global thing, has incorporated like all these aspects of material culture from so many civilizations. So you see like Greco-Roman ones there a lot, actually.
I mean, I think after, they have how many, 800 now or something like that? Like, to keep it like, to feed their own creativity, they probably just take stuff from other things, and then it's their complete right, of course.
Yeah.
But that's, no, I knew there were some of those that like had that overt references, but I didn't know there were so many of them.
Telling you, Phalanx,
Yeah.
one of my favorites. It's my boys. They need to give them I think this is a gym, actually. Oh, and it's one of these.
Ooh.
Perfect. And
Oh yeah, Pokemon world domination. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah. Okay, so it's Darks. So fighting, he told me which ones.
Pokemon Total War.
Pokemon Total War. Oh god.
There have, well, there's that weird Total War mod. Let's just look around, because this is there's that weird Rome Total War one where like you can have a full army of Shreks.
What?
It's a relatively popular mod.
I
Say
can't
what now?
imagine why.
No. It's I forget what it's called, but it's this crazy mod that like. There's also a faction of Teletubbies. There's a faction of Shreks, Teletubbies, Predators from like Alien versus Predator,
Okay, that one I can get behind.
but not Shrek. But Shrek.
No,
Where's the
no.
line?
Yeah, exactamente. The green line, the thin green line. It's Shrek.
Yeah.
I
Well,
forget what it's called. It's like such a weird mod, but infinitely entertaining. Let me see here if I can explore a bit.
yeah. I mean, the
Yeah.
speed of my hands looking for that. I mean, if you say Total War Shrek, you can't not expect me.
No, I have 2 gym badges. The second
Oh, yeah.
one, the second one
Second
being
one.
a trireme because it was the water.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Again, like the details in this are just
Fantastic.
let's see, no.
Okay.
Like the little towers everywhere.
With the statues.
Yeah, with the statue
The
plinths.
right statues, the right types of
I think
statues.
I found it. It's Shrek versus the World Medieval 2 Total War Planet War mod or
The
something.
Planet War mod, yeah, exactamente. I'm telling you that I'm not. It's 421, not 420. I'm telling you right now, I'm stone cold sober. There is a mod where you can.
I don't know
fight
what to do
Shrek.
with this newfound knowledge.
There's also Warhammer Ogre Kingdoms, apparently.
That makes more sense.
It's all ogre now.
It's all okay. Yeah, no.
Well, well, you know that Total War Warhammer, because I play that religiously. Because it's a turn-based game, right? So I can actually work and play, like do a turn and then work on a document that I'm working on and stuff like that. And so it's a horrible, actually, indication of zero work-life balance that I have. But still, dissertation.
I know.
At least that's what I'm telling myself to justify it. Pero they just released the Chaos Dwarves, right? And the Chaos Dwarves are this weird industrial, demonic pseudo-Assyrians. Like they have Lamassu, they have like the awesome long beards with jewelry inside of them.
I mean, we already had the Tomb Kings.
My favorite faction, my
They're
Bony Boys.
incredible. Fantastic.
My Bony Boys, yeah, no.
Fantastic.
The Warhammer, maybe when there's the what is the ancient media studies? I know they have
Antiquity Media Studies. AIMS.
Media studies. Yeah, maybe when they do their conference in December, I might actually submit something for Warhammer because that's also one of my latent interests is linking not only Warhammer Fantasy but 40K also because of course you have the Imperium of Man and this wonderful space Latin.
I was at a conference in January, and there was a paper on classical reception in Warhammer by Joel Gordon. I think he's done something, so you might want to check that out. I mean, if you do.
No.
Oh.
No, that's perfect.
Yeah. By the way,
where was this?
Kate,
Yes?
you're gonna hate this, but I found there's a Shrek mod for Sekiro's Shadows Die Twice called Shrekiro. I'm
so tired, man. I'm so tired. I haven't slept enough. I haven't drank enough for any of this. I'm sleep deprived and I'm sober. This is bad.
Do you have a hatred of Shrek or the conversation surrounding Shrek? Like his overall
I have a hatred of Shrek as an internet meme.
Okay, see, exactly.
I watched all the movies.
Yeah.
And I liked those movies and I laughed, and now it's just why? Why? And it's not very often that I get tired of it. Buber non cominciare, Timeno. Sorry, that's my friend in the chat. Saying things that she should not. She knows it very well. Anyways, yeah, it's
Yeah,
not
Shrek is
often.
love. Shrek is love.
Yeah,
Shrek is
it's not
love.
often I get tired
Oh
of looking
God,
at movies.
that
Oh my
YouTube
god.
video.
No.
Oh no. Oh no. We are going in. We're going into the depths of the internet.
Yeah,
We're crossing
buddy. This
another
is the
border now.
this is the type of stream that I signed up for. We're getting into
Yeah. So
the
please donate to
weirdness.
our stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll talk more about
Um,
Shrek.
do we have? I have a Pokemon question. Is there Psyduck in this game?
See, we haven't encountered him, but I believe
Okay.
he's in here. Yeah.
We need because every every Psyduck that I capture, no matter the gender, I name every Psyduck as my wife. So every Psyduck is Jessica. Whichever
I should start doing
Psyduck-
that. I should start doing that with my partner. Very much enjoys Eevee. That's his favorite
Oh,
Pokemon.
so
Mm.
pretty.
Should do that with.
Yeah, no. Oh, I have a long tradition of like male Golducks named Jessica. So so
Which ancient characters are we conflating with Psyduck? Which one has
Hmm.
headaches?
I mean, short round
Any-
with a headache.
Anyone? No. Okay. Yeah.
Ooh,
Sure.
look at this pheasant. Oh,
Un pheasant?
my
Yeah.
God.
He's
Oh,
a
he's
he's a
fancy. Oh, what's
he's
his
a little
name?
boy. For Psyduck. Oh.
Any of Socrates' conversation partners?
Basically.
I was thinking more about like someone who I mean, so many ancient times with headaches. I don't know, to be honest.
Oh, is it
What?
Aeschylus who died by having a turtle falling on his?
Yes, yes, yes,
Yes, it is Aeschylus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That might be a good one. Oh,
Might be, yeah.
pobrecito.
Aeschylus is also my favorite tragedy writer. So
There we go.
it could be.
Yeah, I
it could
mean-
be. That would work. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, he totally died because of that. I mean,
Yeah,
duh.
obviously. Yeah.
Although my favorite ancient death is the guy who died at his own jokes. That is something
Yeah,
I could do.
Chrysippus.
That's how
Yeah.
I want to go. Yeah. That's either that or Vespasian say, "Oh dear, I think I'm becoming a god." They're like, "Ha ha ha."
Oh, that's
died.
such a good. That's so much better than what's the Augustus? Coño, este Growlithe.
Yeah. Yeah,
Augustus.
is like,
Oh,
you know.
applaud for me.
Yeah, if you like the
Oh,
thing,
shut
applaud. No.
up.
Vespasian laughed at his own jokes. He was.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that. I love that. I really like that. It's like that's an emperor that I would trust.
Mm-hmm.
Because he doesn't take shit seriously, apart
I
from
think-
killing people on campaign,
think-
which
I
is
think-
always an
Yeah,
option.
but that's basically his job.
But yes,
So yeah.
I think my favorite death. Let me heal up my Luxio real quick. I
Yeah.
think my favorite death from antiquity. I very much enjoyed Pyrrhus's death.
with an old
Um,
lady eating.
Yeah, he's in Argos, right? He's besieging. He's storming the town. They're fighting inside. He is apparently fighting against someone, and there's because this is inside a town, right? So the women and the children are on the rooftops as there's like this street fighting, and it's becoming incredibly intense. And there's this old Argive woman that's watching the battle, and she sees that her son is in trouble. So she picks up a roof tile, and roof tiles are stonking big things. They could, if you whip them at someone, they can cause some damage. And so he picks one up, or she picks one up, and just and
Hits
hurls it and knocks
Oh.
out one of the
Yeah.
best generals of antiquity, Pyrrhus of Epirus, who's famed, and he's famed for the Pyrrhic victory, whatever. But even the ancients recognized him as like one of the best generals. Hannibal, actually, according to Plutarch,
Always Plutarch.
Hannibal, when prompted, who are the best generals from antiquity up to his time, of course, he went. He lit a little smirk and he went, "Oh, Scipio is the first.
But-
Oh no, excuse me. Pyrrhus is the first, Scipio is the second, and Hannibal's the third, or something along those lines. I'm pretty sure
Always-
Pyrrhus was the
always
first
humble.
one. Yeah,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
that's some good old humility on his part, though.
Oh yeah. Also, I like to think that like that story of the old lady was embellished, but it wasn't a roof tile. It was La Chancla, and she just. Hated it. I like to
Oh.
believe. I want to believe that because that sounds like any old Mediterranean woman who's
Yeah.
pissed would throw la chancla.
And you have the Aphrodite, right? The
Yeah, exactly.
Aphrodite
You have
taking over
Aphrodite, like,
chancla.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
That's my
Um,
favorite, Aphrodite chancla thrower.
Yes, incredible, incredible. That's an angry mother doing that. Yeah, it's like not even godly mothers are exempt from, getting tired of shit with their children, being like, you know.
Because they can't die, you can do it indefinitely.
I
So
mean,
No,
yeah,
yeah,
and
it's a never
yeah.
ending. It's
Yeah.
a punishment in Tartarus.
I mean,
Yeah.
imagine your child being like the god of love and just going around with a fucking bow and arrow, just bing,
To be
bing,
fair,
bing.
he is a little shit. Like
He's a little shit. I
yeah,
agree.
yeah,
Deserves
Totally,
that's what
totally. He
we're
took
saying.
after his father. So,
yeah. Like I'm sorry. The Roman poets are horrible people to some degree. But I agree with them that Eros is a jerk.
yeah.
Mischievous boy, lascivious boy.
Someone in the chat is saying that it reminds me of the story where a woman throws a pot at some Venetian conspirators.
It's always women throwing stuff, and I support it. I love it. I love that for them. We encourage women of every age to throw shit at people.
Throw shit.
Like, someone's pissing you off, throw something at them. They're gonna shut up, right? Um, it's the good old
Oh,
days.
no.
Also, David, they use the reference to build the Ben Hur scene with the parade and the tile. That's a very geeky reference. I mean, and that's a movie. I mean, that was a movie. Um,
I hate
which-
confusion. Oh,
Oh
I'm
my
sorry. I
God.
just hate confusion.
Oh my god!
uh,
Kill it!
like
Kill
I,
it! Kill it!
just-
You can do it! You can do it!
Aaron,
You can do it!
just do it.
Yes!
Oh my
Yes!
god.
That's a good one
Nice.
in the chat. Are we calling Hephaestus stuff if we're saying women throw stuff all the time in the mist? Like that.
Yeet! I mean, also,
Yeah.
I mean, if you ask Hera, she looked at the
Yeah,
video, was like,
she-
this
she
is
said-
ugly. Yeet!
Yeah.
Those
That
are-
that should be like an ancient world vine or something like that.
yeah. We all know the vibe. There's also it's true. There's also a story of a Napoleonic officer killed with a flower pot by a woman in Madrid.
I didn't know that one. Oh.
Yeah. I told you this grand old Mediterranean women. Well, Madrid
Yeah.
is hard on the Mediterranean, but Spain still qualifies.
Yeah.
They would throw stuff.
Before I was eventually gotten into the ancient world studying that, I was going to be a Napoleonic historian. At least that was the goal. So yeah, I actually didn't know. Ooh, that's interesting. Spain, of course, the Spanish ulcer, according to Napoleon. But the Romans actually, it gave them a fair bit of trouble. Spain wasn't pacified until Augustus, really. The Roman
and
generals.
by pacified, we always mean genocide.
Yeah.
Right?
Roman pacification.
They make a desert and call it peace.
Yes.
As we all know. Also, Conspiramo, if you have never watched Ben-Hur, oh my god, watch it. It's incredible. The only thing is that Charlton Heston is the combined height of two ancient Romans because he was a very tall man. And actually, other geeky fact, when he played Moses in Ten Commandments, he was so much taller than Yul Brynner, who played Ramesses II. So that during the movie when they have scenes together, they always try to make them look like of comparable, size. But also Yul Brynner had to wear golden platforms because he was a little short compared to all the other actors. He was probably the right height for a pharaoh. Although Ramesses II was a very tall man, and famously a redhead. But yeah, so if you look at like the photos and you can see Yul Brynner's feet, he's wearing giant platforms, like golden platforms. He's fabulous. Incredible.
Another geeky Ben-Hur fact: the chariot race in that film is actually the inspiration for the pod race in Episode 1 of Star Wars.
I knew that one. Yeah.
There's a
Okay.
couple of, like exact visual
Simple
references
ba-
to
oh
it.
my God.
Yeah, it's the exact same.
Yeah. Oh my god. Well, I mean that chariot race, I remember watching it as a child and I was like, holy shit. And they said the chariot racing is actually less bloodthirsty. My parents went to Arles,
Mhm.
a few years ago, and they were having like the summer games that they have in the Roman theater, and they were doing they were driving chariots with like they were driving quadriga.
Mhm.
And my mom was like, "Holy like look at this stuff." They were sending me pictures, and they're like, "Holy stuff! Look at that! Look at how buff these people who are driving are." Because you got four horses, and like so sometimes we're gonna get into artistry here. Sometimes the charioteers would have to tie the horses like to their chest, which is one of the reasons why the famous statue of the youth of Mozia, some people think it's a charioteer because he has something around his chest that could be the
Hmm.
leather pectoral to which charioteers would tie the horses. We're not sure, questions, so many questions. But yeah, also, yes, thank you, Bubear. If you want to enjoy a nice chariot run, you should watch Prince of Egypt. Thank you very
Yeah, that
much.
that is nostalgia.
It is nostalgic.
Mm.
In this house, we love Ramesses. In this house, we will not the weak link of the dynasty. We are the morning and evening star.
Oh, we have
Uh,
another deep geek banner fact. So wait, Stephen Boyd and William Wyler agreed to shoot the reunion of Solomon who as adult as a seduction scene because it was obvious it worked,
yep,
but
Hmm.
they
they
kept it
kept it
from
from
has
Heston.
the most
Yeah,
Republican reasons. Wow.
yeah. Heston was a staunch Republican. I also don't know if it would have flown right over his head because some people are just oblivious to certain things, to homoerotic stuff. But yeah, yeah, yeah.
Unless it's on a
That's
Budweiser can.
unless it's a Budweiser can, in which case,
Come my mandaría. Um,
yeah, yeah, yeah. I
it's one
mean,
of the
look,
things.
look at
My
all
my
this geekiness.
Yeah.
yeah.
Ah,
It's one of the things when I teach, my students absolutely love just the. When I taught Latin, for instance, because I'm a historian, so I like to introduce material culture and stuff, even in a language class.
yeah,
It's very nice to see language actually being employed. Uh,
exactly.
uh, and so I bring along a lot of Pompeian graffiti because it's fairly good for like Latin 102, 103. Some of the sentences are fairly good.
Mm.
And I always gloss because the constructions are fairly simple, but the words themselves are naughty,
Mhm.
so they don't know them obviously.
Mm.
So I have them research and everything, and they come back and their faces, what? Yes, the Romans are not
Yeah.
like clean,
Oh yeah.
pristine. Yeah, no, no,
Not of the
no.
ancient world. I mean, running joke with Egyptologists, and if Brianna's in the chat, she will know. Egyptians were, obsessed with death and everything else, and then you see the Egyptian erotic papyrus, and you realize they were obsessed with entirely something else.
Yeah, it's
Entirely
yeah.
something else. It's
It's the one
yeah.
with like the musician with like or like a scribe that's like writing.
It's a long papyrus full of very scantily dressed,
Hmm.
if not naked, women engaged in all sort of pleasurable activities, including a giant mushroom. So, so yeah,
That is the
Really?
one you.
yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, I really hope we don't get to Among Us in this because that you just ruined a Pokemon for me. There's a Pokemon called Among Us, which is
Which
meme
is
to Kingdom Come because of the Among Us the sus thing.
yeah. They were. Thank you, Brianna. They were very creative. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah, also the set lettuce story. Also, oh my God, when I was in high school, we were translating Catullus, and we
Mm.
were translating one of his angrier poems against lesbia, when he
Mhm.
uses the verb glubit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
our
Mhm.
professor had a
Yeah.
really, really hard time
Mm.
trying to explain to us what because like we okay, we were all teenagers, so we laughed at everything. And she was like, and yeah, and so now you are on the yes, on the crossroads of the harbor. We were like, the what? The what? Or like, she was like, oh, ingesting. We were like, okay. She was very like, she really went, she was as
Hmm.
polite and educated as she could make it. But then we were like, that's what.
So here we're meeting Aunia. Actually, there's an epitaph of her, like an actual epitaph found of Aunia So it's really neat to see her in the game. I can link it in the chat because it's in the mapping Roman migration one. I think this is what they're referencing. Actually, I don't have. I can send in the private chat to you, but I can't actually. Post
Yeah,
it.
I'll put it in.
Oh yeah, I'll send it in the
Thank you.
private chat because there's the.
Yeah.
It's here.
Let me get back to the.
Here we
game
go.
Oh yeah,
quick.
you were 1 millisecond early.
The epitaph of Aunia. Okay.
I think that's what they're referencing there.
So wait, where was this found?
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So.
Where is it?
Okay.
Where is it at? It's in Lusitania.
Yeah.
Right,
So it
exactly.
is. It is.
Oh yeah, all right.
Close
Yeah,
enough.
so I
Close
think
enough.
they're actually I think they're actually referencing
Yeah,
that. But
so-
remember, we're not in Cartago Nova. We're in like the. I went to a route. Actually, let's just check the map.
Yeah.
We
Let's
have a
check
map.
where we are on the
Yeah.
map. Actually.
Vamos a ver acá. Mapa.
There we go.
Okay, we're a little bit
Oh,
no.
we are. Kind of.
Close enough.
Kind of, yeah. So the translation of this is to Ania, daughter of Arantonius Celtiaticus of the Lanchieses Oppidani, Coqueia Awita, daughter of Silo, and Naevia Clara, daughter of Silo, had this made for their mother. So it is a gravestone for a mother, a beloved mother, we can say, daughter of one of the locals.
This is such a great.
Romanized. Take that with several pinches of salt.
Yeah.
Right, Romanized.
Salt, I get it.
Yeah.
Which are the salt Pokemon that we use to
Right, do we have a-
destroy?
There is
Yeah.
actually a salt Pokemon in the new generation.
Oh,
God.
It's actually a really strong Pokemon in what's their new region called? Is it Paldea? I think it's Paldea.
Wait, so I found a Knuckle Stack. Is that the one?
Would you call me?
No. the Pokemon. I searched
It's a
Salt
weird
Pokemon
name. Yeah,
Knuckle
it's a weird
Stack.
name. It's like Knackle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right. Wait, what am I supposed to do?
Uh,
Oh, I think I'm
also
supposed to not hit the bulls.
Oh, I get what the name. Okay, yeah, because the scientific name for like.
Oh,
boy.
Asian or-
Oh man.
in the
Oh, they
Spanish
really-
tradition. Yeah, the problem is I have it like super sped up, so the difficulty curve.
Okay. Oh, so maybe you can not
No,
speed up.
Oh, yeah, because they're
Can you reduce the? Yeah. See, this is
There we
slightly
go.
better. I mean, they're not an Adderall anymore. Thank you. They still need to. But
the problem is no. The problem is now we've entered a skill check.
oh boy, the skill.
Oh.
Roll for agility
Yeah,
at disadvantage.
Oh, I guess I have to do this because the king told me to do it.
Los Tauros Locos.
I don't know. I don't know if you can hear the bullfighting music in the background.
Should put what's it? Teeth in the earth.
Oh yeah, and then hope that
Yeah.
warriors will come out. Oh man,
Yeah.
this
Benny Hill
or the
tune,
Benny
yeah.
Hill tune.
God.
Yeah,
This
can
is-
we all remember you could fly above them in a normal world? True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Charizard hasn't learned flight yet.
Okay. No.
L'ansia.
Ah, carajo, mierda. Sorry. I don't. This is my greatest fear. Is being on a stream and not being able to. I now know because this is my first time streaming something, so I now know that my greatest fear is like performance anxiety. Now I have carajo.
You're
No,
fine.
just give me the-
We've died countless.
Oh yeah,
times.
we've had
Yeah,
a counter for
we have
deaths.
counters.
We have a counter for wrong turns. You know, you're alone. Don't tell me these things. Also the Minoans. Yes, we could do some backflips on the bulls.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's true. Yeah.
All right.
Right.
Yeah.
Which was also something that allegedly they brought to Egypt as well, because we have some beautiful Minoan frescoes in the north of Egypt, in the Delta. And there are bull leapers. And I see Brianna in the chat. Like, imagine, like, yes, a delegation of Minoans, athletes and everything else come here. Like, yes, so we need bulls. And they're like, what? Yeah, we need bulls, and then trust us, we'll deal with it. And then they see these people leaping over the bulls and like, what the fuck? What in the who gave you the right? Like, who? Why? What the fuck? So yeah, I like to imagine, those interactions went more or less like that. Right? Yes, we're talking about La Tauromaquia. Yes, we're talking about that. So anyways, weird things.
I'm trying to see. I think I have to help. See what my missions are.
That's very un-Roman of you.
I know. I have to repair. I did it though.
Yeah, Emilia. We've rebuilt the things.
Sí,
Emilia.
sí. Oh, I have to speak to the king. Then I have to entrega la piedra a alguien. Wait,
Ooh.
I didn't actually read the text for this. What type of stone is this? Could this possibly be? Wait, isn't it the second Pinot Noir where you have the Romans bringing the stone from?
The stone of the Magna Mater.
Sí,
Yes,
sí, sí,
yes,
¿verdad?
yes,
Yeah.
yes. Okay, story time.
I see a stone.
Okay. Egyptians also thought that Minoan men were sexy. Thank you very much. Well, I mean, athletes, scantily dressed, possibly oiled up with long curly hair. Yeah,
Sounds like a good time.
I can see that. Sounds like a good time. It's like, oh yeah. I can only imagine, and I'm not gonna say anything. Anyways, you can imagine the associations with bulls and riding and all sort of things. Anyways, so the Romans consulted the. What was
Sorry.
it? Go. Oh, come on. God damn it. Fuck off. So they consulted what was it? The Sibyllini books? These tables of prophecies that they had. How do we get out of this war mess? And the book said you need to bring the Magna Mater, who was Anatolian goddess, to Rome. And so they went. You can swear, Eduardo. You can.
Oh no! You're saying information, Mama.
Oh yeah. So
I'll just grimace.
So they went and brought the aniconic image of this goddess, and it was a meteoric stone that had black meteoric stone allegedly fallen from the sky. And they brought it to Rome along with her cult of her priests, which were called Gallae, who were men who had to, giant trigger warning here, they had to cut off certain parts of themselves, but they could not use blades. So because the ritual said that they could not use blades, so probably flints, probably tying things up like you would do with animals anyways. And then once a year, there would be a great procession and they would bring things in there. A great cult, fantastic, 10 out of 10 would join. But yeah, so, and later Roman poets, being the assholes that they were, they would make fun of these men because they were like, oh, they're fat and they're not real men. And they're like, and they're bald and like, nah, we don't like them. They're Oriental, right? Who cares? So also a great, a healthy dose of sexism, machismo and all of that. Oh my God, Grumpig.
This Grumpig. Oh, it's always the chunky boys. It's like Milk Tank, Grumpig. They give him and the fact that he's psychic, so he's got these moves. So he has both the power of a psychic move, but he also has the thickness to kind of weather a physical attack. So it's not like Abra.
Yeah,
he's just a pain in the.
Goodbye, Grumpig.
It's fine. Oh, that's just one guy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I don't want to fight the king.
Oh, they are.
This is a boss rush. Yeah, this is a boss rush now.
They are grape team.
Oh, okay. You're not going to heal my Pokemon. Okay, I see how it is, game.
I see. So we're getting very into difficult region.
And I did not buy agua fresca.
Fresh water gives you 50.
Sí, pero
yeah.
Dionysus is dead.
Revive. Ah, shit.
Dionysus is dead. And Dionysus is kind of my linchpin against anything water or ground. Because, again, have not maximized the strategies here.
Yes, also some of the Egyptian culture in Rome are also Oriental. Well, yes, they had Isis and Serapis smacking inside around the campus marshes. There was a big temple with obelisks and statues and sculptures, you name it, they had it. And a four-front arch that was the entrance on one side, which is a really cool thing. And of course, I mean, the cult of Mithras is also Oriental. Oh, is this the guy?
Oh, that's the
He's
one.
my
Yeah.
boy.
Incredible.
He's my
Nice.
boy. It's not Aegislash. It's not his
Fantastic.
final evolution, and my cat is
Yeah.
also now stretching.
Oh, big boy.
Aegislash needs a dusk stone, I believe, to evolve. I don't know if in this game, but typically it does.
I love it.
So this is Steel Ghost, and great. The Pokemon, my Chikaro would have been amazing here, but he's dead.
Boom.
So Gothita's gonna have to. I think I'm gonna. That's not effective.
And David says he's really wondering how they came up with the name.
Doublade.
Yeah,
Doublade. I mean,
yeah. I mean, we as audience we can't see the intention of the author, of course. But, yeah.
It's a rich tradition.
of not understanding what we're seeing. Yes, it is here at Plaza
Yeah.
all the time. Also, yes, for a split second, those look like chainsaws. Not glad.
So-
Fair. Thank you, Chansey. We love you, and we love your god.
I know. Yeah, praise be to Asclepius, because Chansey's
Exactly.
really a conduit through which
She's the
Asclepius can
conduit
heal.
for,
yeah.
exactly.
yeah,
For the divine
yeah.
powers. It's
Yeah,
the
she's
egg.
basically the Pythia. She's somewhat like the
Exactly. It's a sacred egg because snakes are born of eggs. So clearly,
Yes,
she's
exactamente.
bringing. She has the omphalos in her pouch.
Mira, I'm sorry, pero
wow.
Asclepius would never be able to heal me because even in my dreams, I would just like shoo the snakes away. I know that's
Like-
sacred to him, but like the minute
like,
that snake
please,
got close to me, no, mierda.
No. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'll stick with the broken arm. No, it's fine, Asclepius. It's fine.
Yeah, no, it's good. So we're good. But I can
Yeah,
hear.
yeah.
No. I'm good. Thank you. Yeah,
There was
as if I
one-
accepted.
There was one, I forget one that's frequently cited, pero I forget the specific. I think it's someone who came into a temple of Asclepius. It's in the, that big old stonking list of praise and thanks to Asclepius. I forget what it's actually
The
called.
miracle inscription.
Yeah.
But there's one about someone that came in with a what's it called? I never had one. I said knock on wood. Now I'm gonna get one. A kidney stone, or it's like a super painful kidney stone.
It is painful.
And he went to the temple. He slept. Right, he incubated. He slept overnight. And then he had like what amounts to a wet dream where he ejaculated.
And the kidney stone just.
And he woke up, and the kidney stone was in his hand. It's like that's
I
gross.
was like, well,
you
that's
know
not
where
the
that.
same, it's not the same hole.
You know where that fucking kidney stone. Wait, what?
They don't come out from the same.
If it was in his hand.
See, but it was still
Yeah,
it went through the
but,
same
you know.
tube.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Eventually, the path converges.
Yeah, exactly. So, well, I can't.
I think it was like Asclepius came to me in like the guise of
someone
of a
came
twink
for
or something
sure.
like that.
What they say, rock hard. Oh my god. Okay. This is.
Mira, I
Happy
was
birthday,
worried before
Ron.
this stream. I was like, how much can I curse? I said, this is good. This is good. That it.
Yeah, I mean,
This is ancient stuff.
For more of these jokes, subscribe and donate.
Good job. Like, comment, subscribe. What is the
Listen,
ring?
we've been talking about a lot of cool
Yeah.
stuff, and also antiquity. We can't sanitize antiquity.
Yeah, no.
is as dirty as we are.
Yeah, exactamente.
And if anyone tells you that antiquity was all white and pure and everything, that's wrong.
Dirty.
Don't believe them. Exactly.
Dirty
Oh,
is
yeah.
all hell. Humans
Listen,
are dirty.
Always been monkeys.
Yeah.
Aha.
It's like one of those things that you have to convey to students, like
Yeah.
that
Exactly.
mixture of recognizing but it's not, the past isn't entirely alien and foreign to us.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
the human experience, they share the same carnal desires the same. They find fart jokes
Exactly.
funny. Like,
Oh yeah, all the
yeah,
time. Yeah, or like dissing one another.
yeah, yeah.
If you read
Yeah.
like late Roman epigrams, they're very nasty. There's one
Yeah,
that's like, oh,
Marshall.
you went to the market to buy, powder and lipstick and eyelashes, and like for that price, you could have bought a better face. Like, oh shit.
The sun is streaming
I
into the
mean,
sunroom right now, so I've gone Super Saiyan.
Yeah,
I've
you are
noticed.
you are so
Yeah, no.
confused by like Apollo is shining upon you clearly. Yes, also yes, reading Catullus for the first time, your first year of undergrad.
Catullus is
Yeah, yeah, that will
that
do.
is
That
that
will
is the
do.
pleasure. They like introducing a new class to Catullus is like
Mhm.
one of the greatest like pleasures that one could have,
Yeah,
just to see their
Carmen
little
16.
faces.
Yeah, someone on
16
Twitter
is
a
it?
few years ago was like, "Oh, the ancients would have never," and everyone,
Mm,
everyone, everyone started with Pedicabo and Yorubamo boss.
Damn.
when I was still teaching before the PhD thing, I was teaching Catullus and colleagues of mine. They censored Catullus 16, and it was the worst thing I've ever heard. Like, you don't do that.
Oh.
It's like, read the author
Yeah,
or just don't.
yeah.
I mean,
And then you have like the British translations where they like say their Britishisms that I don't understand, like fernal or dirndl or whatever the heck the British say to
oh yeah,
naughtiness.
Yeah, you're
Uh,
like, wait, what?
yeah, it's
Like,
like, oh
how?
no, por favor, like just
Yeah, just call a spade a spade.
yeah. But it's one of those things, It's not only like statues are now like the big thing, like oh statues are, pero language is also similarly just like
Exactly.
not whitewash, but something along those lines, a similar thing of just
Sanitized.
it's that kind of thank you.
Well, yeah, it's been sanitized because, well, it's the myth of the golden age, right? It's like,
Hmm.
oh, but our ancestors were better. And which is something that the Romans were also doing. Like, oh,
Yeah,
our ancestors were better than us because they were more
I mean,
simple.
even the Greeks are doing
Yeah, the
that.
yeah.
Greeks were doing that. Everyone was doing that. And
Everybody's in decline. The
exactly,
good days are
Everyone is
long
old.
oh,
past.
everything sucks,
Yeah,
we're never going to be. So I mean, and the people who say that are usually the worst conservatives.
Yeah, it's usually the
Right?
elites. Yeah, it's
Cato,
usually the elites.
Cato
Yeah.
the Elder.
there's the people with the white marble statues as their Twitter
Oh,
profile
that's
picture.
also bad.
Yeah, exactamente.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, back to the origins. It's like origins of what? Of white marble
Yeah.
statues back to 1800s?
Mhm. Back to the origins where they weren't white marble
Yeah,
statues.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's always those. It's always those. It's like, oh, antiquity. It's like,
Oh, thank God. Okay, I'm having a better time
Okay. This is looking
Yeah.
better. We're
as
not
I
gonna.
as I grow into my Super Saiyan once more.
Yes, exactly. I mean, you're in a sunroom, so
That's true. Well, we got a new apartment this year, and I was like, "Oh, sunroom! I can work and
I'm
experience nature outside."
I'm sure the cat loves it.
I see. No, Pandora. Usually she's on the dog bed, which is like over here next to the
Fair.
books.
As it makes sense. It's her bed now.
Yeah. The dog barely uses it. It's mostly a cat bed now.
Oh,
Guantes es. Ooh. Oh, we did it. Now we're
David
friends with the local.
David says actually there wouldn't be any more deconstructive historical video game than a ridiculously accurate one. So many commonplaces
Oh, yeah.
destroyed. That's yeah,
yeah.
fair.
Yeah. Wait, did we have to get the stone? The priest?
That's
Also-
another thing, but I don't know.
Okay.
Let me see. So we finished.
Like if game designers strive towards historical accuracy, we wouldn't have Pokémon Africanus. So let's be happy that accuracy
true.
is a myth.
Oh, so I think we do have to go to Rome. So that's a good excuse to go back to Rome.
Mm-hmm.
Vamos a ver acá. I just have to remember the.
I see that the water, right?
See, I think there's a port in Nova
There should be a
Cartago that'll
dock.
take
Yeah,
us.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But first, praise be to Asclepius.
Yes, also someone in the chat says I suddenly thought of Lavender Town and ancient pet graves. That is so sad, but sweet. because the people are still honoring their
Yeah.
dead Pokemon, which is something that the ancients did, not with the Pokemon, but with their pets. I always,
you were just gonna stop at Pokemon.
with the
I
Pokemon.
was like,
That's it.
okay,
No,
you're
I always
taking
make my
it.
students
All right.
cry with those gravestones for the dogs
Ay, no,
um,
sí, no.
all the time. So it's like it's sad. It's really sad. It's good, but it's really sad. Also Egyptians, not. I mean, they gave nice names to their pets. I think we only have like we don't have a lot of pet burials from ancient Egypt, if I recall correctly. The famous one is the sarcophagus of the cat of Prince Tutmosis. The cat was called the cat, feminine. She was a female cat. But she was like the elite. She was the the la creme de la creme of ancient pets because she was the pet of the hereditary prince. But yeah, no, ancient people loved their animals and gave them names like Don't Think, Bark, which was an Assyrian dog. Apparently, it was
I was gonna say Hannibal's last elephant, Pseudus, the Syrian.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't know
he's
that.
his big boy, his large
Yeah.
boys.
We don't know if he was actually like an Indian elephant,
Yeah.
but his nickname was apparently the Syrian.
So might as well,
wow.
exactly, and also like a an Egyptian dog called Potbelly, which may not have been, the best hunter, but
Yeah, isn't there like the entire catalog of like dog names
yes,
in
there
Old
is.
Bridge?
Yes,
Yeah,
there is
like the
Potbelly. There's
Picayune.
like
Yeah.
not useful. There's yeah. I mean, some names are great. And then there's the funny ones, like there's a Roman, I think it's Roman. No, it's a Greek. It's a Greek gravestone for a dog. It's like, oh, his name was Bull and his roar was great, and he was a Maltese. Like, you really have this shit. But yeah, you always have those. And then there's one like, oh, you always barked in life, but now in the house of Hades, you are finally quiet. It's like
Oh.
shit songs. I mean, yes, but also,
That's
ooh.
nice.
But also, yikes.
That's great.
Where is our fairy?
Lo siento mucho. Okay, so but I'm trying to remember which is the fairy because it still says that we have to reconstruct Saguntum.
Mhm.
Oh,
Maybe
I
you
think we
should
just have
jump to
to. Yeah,
Amelia. Yeah.
that's literally what he just said. Like the timing worked out perfectly, where I thought that you were a voice
Excellent.
actor.
Yes, I am. I am the
Yeah.
head of the construction
Wait,
workers.
parece que ya has reconstruido tu casa. Póngame a limpiar la ciudad. Los constructores ya están ahí afuera. Okay.
Okay, so let's talk to them.
We did that. Quiere limpiar la ciudad. Es un trabajo menos, así que quitaremos los residuos y la niebla por uno. Yeah, sure.
Oh, I love that they're using the Roman numerals for the
Oh.
Denarios.
We're back to being sunny. And
Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
Also, is it true that the Egyptians named their dogs but just called their cats cat, or is that just anti-cat meme agenda? I don't know. So the one cat who was like buried like as royalty, she was called the she cat because I don't know, maybe Prince Tutmosis was not a very imaginative man. I think the first recorded name of a cat, maybe if that's the name of the cat, is Nedjem or Bener, which means the sweet one. So that could be if that is in fact the name of the animal. I don't think we have, and Brianna, if she's in the chat, she can correct me. I don't think we have like recorded names of cats, but not even like Meow, which is the name for cat. So I'm not sure. As an archaeologist, I would say we don't have enough evidence to make a serious claim about that.
So we're back in Rome. I have to find the
right.
priest.
Let's go. Let's find the priest. Is it the wonderful Wizard of Oz?
Oh, there was what was I gonna? There was some pun that I had on the Wonderful Wizard of Oz, and I can't remember.
Thank you, Brianna.
Look upon ye mighty as the Ozymandias, with the Wizard of Ozymandias.
Exactly. I would also say that we have a lot of representation of ancient
wait.
Egyptian cats wearing jewels.
What is it? They have the actual
Imperator Caesar
Yeah.
Lucius Septimio Pio Pertinaci Augustus
Oh,
Spartico
Okay.
Adierenico Pontificus Maximo Tribunis Imperial Caesar Marcus
Yeah.
Aurelio Fili Antonino Augustus Pio Optimus Fortissimus
Oh my
Principus
Yeah.
This is
Rem
perfect.
Publica
Yeah.
Restitutam Imperiumque Populi.
And note
my
also
God.
that the horses have been replaced by
By Pokemon.
Zebstrika. Yeah, it's an electric
Oh.
horse one,
Incredible.
or electric zebra, I should say.
Incredible. I love it. Also, yes, we have a statue of a cat wearing jewels. Yes, I did not say fight the priest, but I'm always up for beating up the clergy. I'm always up with that. You can, you can quote me on that. So,
Minniti 2023.
You look considerably priesty, but I don't think it.
Yeah.
Oh, Plautus is here.
Oh my God!
Wait,
Oh
no,
my
it's
God.
not. This isn't Plautus. Hay un escritor de comedia muy bueno llamado Plauto.
Plauto.
Y
Yeah,
que en
yeah,
un
that's it.
tiempo vendrá a Roma.
Wait, but when
He's still not here
where-
yet.
He's still not here, but he's a
it is
sensation.
around
He's
that
in
time,
Syracuse
though.
right now.
Right? He's a sensation
See?
right now.
Yeah.
Who's
Well,
that?
no,
Yeah,
Plautus is a little bit later, no?
He was born in 254, died 184.
He's on
Oh, okay,
tour.
there we
So
go.
it makes sense. This is perfect time.
Perfect
Oh,
timing. Yes, he's on tour.
He's on tour.
Oh, I also we missed.
How cool would it be if they had like scenes from one of his works? Because then this game would be another. Yeah,
we have to go to Syracuse.
I mean, we gotta go to
Um,
Syracuse.
Also,
is-
please note the
Oh,
names. of these.
Varinus
Yeah, I fought them
and the other
before.
one. And Pulo. Oh, from.
You fight them before, pero I did the match already. Their sprites are amazing. The sprite work in this game is really top notch. As someone who's into like pixel art,
Yeah,
like
this is-
the way that they do the no, pero I mean in the like the battle screen.
Mhm.
Not only these, but the way that they render them
Yeah.
in there. Which I don't know where the damnable priest is.
Oh, I just saw that they have like the what's it called in English? Like the I forget the word. Like the thing you use to cross the street.
The thing you used
What
to
is
call.
it?
Oh, the
Yeah, like
in Pompeii,
like
see.
Yeah,
To avoid
what is
flooding
it?
or
Mhm.
to
Yeah.
avoid water if the road is flooded or
Yep.
something.
Genius. The sidewalks? No, the zebra on the pedestrian cross. Thank you.
Yeah, the pedestrian cross. Yeah, we also in Dutch we call them zebra path. But yeah,
See, David, he's on tour. Plautus is on tour performing his.
I
In
mean,
Syracuse, that's a solid gig with elitist Greeks.
I mean, dang.
Good
with that,
on
with
Plautus,
that
yeah.
fancy theater? Yeah, you go,
Good
Plautus.
on Plautus.
Yeah, 4 for you, Plautus, and don't forget your wiener spy.
Note also here is where you can write down Pokemon names. They task you with finding them and also HMs.
Oh, that
Um,
is nice. Where is this priest, right?
Vamos a ver if it tells me. So I have to give him the entrega la piedra.
Mm.
Entrega la piedra a alguien que sepa más. Tal vez un sacerdote en Roma pueda ayudarte.
Okay, but
Problem
where is this priest?
Yeah, the problem
right?
is
Where are these temples?
where would be a good temple-y? I mean, we went to the statue at Jupiter, and there was no priest. There was no
Well, maybe
hooded
there
priest.
is one. No,
Because they give you the sprite, right?
Okay.
They give you at least the sprite of the person. So
Yeah.
he has his head, very like the statues of Augustus. He has the little.
The priest is a ninja. The priest has a hood.
yeah.
He's probably a pontifex.
See.
He's a ghost Pokemon.
Yeah,
That's why.
he may be a pontifex. Who knows?
The Egyptian there always gets me.
The Egyptian is so
Yeah.
cool.
Can we
We're
go to the
Sir-
Senate? No, the
No,
Senate.
we can't go to the Senate. Boo,
We're filthy
too
pleb.
poor. Yeah, we're
Uh,
pleb.
Vamos a ver si me está diciendo. Oh, this is also where you actually attend the marriage of Scipio and Emilia.
Oh,
And this is where they actually do a ceremony, and you have Latin. It's really nice. For a second, I thought they had the marriage hymn, the He-Man, but it's not
Yeah.
that.
No,
I
do they
think
do
they-
that?
I
Do they do the conferratio? Do
Honestly, I
they break
don't know. I
the
think-
little
I-
bread? Oh.
I don't recall off the top of my head. Actually, I didn't know there was a Pokemon Center here also.
Oh,
In
I mean,
Rome.
it's Rome, of course.
Yeah,
There
it's
is a
true.
Pokemon Center.
And they sell Ultra Balls. At least they have
Yeah.
Ultra Balls in the thing.
I mean,
Vamos
it's the
a ver.
capital.
Yeah, that's true. They had Master Balls. The Imperium. Metería en estos callejones. Déjame entrar en los callejones. Okay, you can come in here. in
Okay.
the insula. A ver.
Oh, where the poor people live.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have anything else to entertain me, is what they're saying.
Oh. Yeah, and there are
Oh,
no.
maybe in the. It's really hard to do this with the super speed, but maybe in the Where would a priest be?
In a temple?
Sí, pero problema es encontrando el
Where are the
temple.
temples?
Yeah.
You have to get in the mind of the priest.
Yeah,
Where
yeah.
Where,
would
if
be
you were a temple, where would you be?
Yeah.
In a taberna?
I would be in the highest point in the city.
Right,
That's,
yeah.
put
Yeah,
me
I would be
there.
I would be on the Capitoline Hill.
Mm.
And I would be dedicated to Jupiter Optimus Maximus, Juno, and Minerva. I like the guy.
Yeah.
Emperors in Rome. Pa!
Yeah. They know that like the time for some of these buildings is off, but it's
And
again
yet.
it's like the Rome.
It is, yeah.
Again, the greatest hits. It's like the
Yeah, but
hmm.
I mean, it's the greatest hits, but they also like they have Latin inscriptions. They
Yeah.
have so many nice niche details, like the Alke goddess that we saw earlier, or Alke statue we saw. Like it's so, like if they had like a play of Plautus playing, for example, like that would be. I mean, that those were the things I liked in Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Like they have Aristophanes play, like they have
Yeah.
text and everything. This would be the
Honestly,
same
it wouldn't surprise me if they do. Again, I haven't done a full run, but it wouldn't surprise me that they would do so. I mean, with the Plautus teaser that you just got in Rome, like there has to be some hijinks that he gets into.
Maybe.
Vamos a ver acá. What's the other mission? It's the helping Sagunta, right?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
So you gotta talk. You gotta talk to Emilia again.
No, I think I did that. I think I just have to find the Pokemon Center now. The Saguntum Pokemon Center.
Okay.
The problem is finding it. But there we go. Just follow the ruined buildings.
That's it.
Yes.
Yeah,
I have all this money.
Go. Let's go. That's it.
Perfect. See, so basically, we're basically building up Saguntum into your archetypical Pokemon town. Now it has a Pokemon center.
Now it has a Pokemon center. Now it has a taberna.
Yeah.
The house of Kepressus.
Yeah, our mom.
Our mom, right?
Our mom, basically our mom.
Our mother, Kepressus.
I actually don't know where is other.
He was crying there before when we arrived. He was like, my house, I fought for years and now my house is destroyed. Well, yes, but now you got a new house. Look at that.
Look at that. Mira, they have the Lauras.
Oh, yeah. Incredible. So that would be a small altar dedicated to the divinities that protect the family, that families would have, in their house. If you were rich as piss and you had a garden, perhaps you would put it in the garden, a very nice cover structure. If not, you could put it in your entrance hall. And if you were poor, you would put it wherever you had the space. But yeah, it is an important part of domestic religion.
I feel like
Oh, there you go. They're there.
Yeah. Come on. Wait, what do I need now? Necesitamos también tablones de madera. Quizás en algún bosque. Oh, we have to go to the bosque. Vamos a ver acá. Where is there a bosque? Where is there a woods? I think in the north, no? Would you consider that a woods with the Gauls? The Gauls ambushed them in woods. See, that was woody.
Right?
Yeah.
Where would I find la madera?
Yeah. Well, you found a Caterpie.
I don't know. One wants Caterpie. I'm sorry, no. I shouldn't say that about Caterpie.
But I mean, we don't.
I'm sorry, Caterpie.
Sorry, Caterpie. We don't hate you, but then again,
Butterfree. I mean, Butterfree's like so basic. But again, it's first gen. So we can't judge. Let's see here. So This looks like a bosque as bosque.
That's okay. That is definitely right.
Like,
Yeah.
are you?
Ajax Bravos in the chat is asking, are the flowers botanistically accurate?
Flowers? Which flowers?
Yeah.
Ooh,
It's my
Last.
boy.
he
This
lord.
guy.
He chunk.
Oh, but I'm so over leveled. I don't think I should be here. But I want him.
I mean,
And again, the devs have it's something with the small sprites that they for some reason I wasn't thinking and I killed.
oh,
boy.
it's
It's
okay.
fine.
There you go.
Oh,
See?
I give my girl.
Yeah, it's a girl.
I just want him because if you evolve him with the shell guy that we got, if you evolve them, then they turn into the badass one.
Okay.
Oh.
See,
Get the Pokeball. Okay, don't kill her.
Perfecto.
Good girl.
We gotta find this wood though.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta find this wood. Where is this? Tiene que estar. It has to be close to the. So they wouldn't send us on like.
Right, they would send us on another.
See,
another
like a
region.
crazy fetch quest or something like that. That wouldn't have us departing too much from Saguntum. Because again, that priest in Rome, I searched to. I didn't go all 7 hills, but I came close.
Yeah, we did several.
Yeah. So we helped.
Is there a walkthrough?
Actually, there may be. Let me check the file notes real quick. Editor, extend, anime. No. There's a wiki link, pero the Pokemon Essentials wiki link doesn't work.
Boo.
Just open my Outlook email. I don't need any more reminders of things that I have to do. Thank you. God. Vamos a ver acá. Actually, is there a passage through this village? Wait, this looks wood. Nope. Just a ladder. Because I kind of want to look at new Pokemon, but... Because Rome is all blocked out.
Mm-hmm.
At least for the southern portion, right? And we basically went through every building.
And couldn't find
Yeah. Might be overthinking this.
Maybe tell them, yeah, I have it. Let's go.
También 15 tablones de madera. Falta muchísimo. Quizá en algún bosque. Nope. So it's algún bosque, and the closest forest is the ones in the north, I'm pretty sure.
Right?
Oh, there's something on the ground. Do I have to... Oh!
There you go.
Oh, no, never mind. No, it's the...
Wingle.
Alex's Wingle. Jeez.
Like, yeah.
the emotion that Wingle brought out of you.
I think so. What I remember from my Pokemon experiences was that is it Gen 3 or something?
The Wingle, yeah.
That was when like the hype at my school at least was like slowing down. So yeah.
See, that was the last major one I also did. I think we're relatively the same age. That was the last major one that I did, and then like for the past 2 years, I've been just on and off playing ROM hacks of the newer gens because they make the grinding stuff so much easier. So it's less time intensive because like you can do rare candy hacks and all that. Because I don't have the time to commit to grinding, Pokemon levels and stuff.
Yeah, no. No, like I think I like it stopped at my school at least. Like we had all the trading cards and we were playing like in during recess with those and I think like Gen 3 like there was this whale type Pokemon.
Yes, Wailord. I love it.
Yeah, Wailmer and Wailord. Yeah,
that was there, and that's like the last ones I remember from.
I love them.
Those are good ones to leave off on though, because the Wailor ones. Yeah. Although, but there have been some like solid memey.
Yeah.
Like the Dunsparce. You know Dunsparce?
No.
Like it's the most basic bitch Pokemon. Like it's just like a yellow, like 3 yellow balls connected to each other, or just one, I think, with a drill
Oh
bit at
yeah.
the
I
end.
see.
And then in the new one, they're like, oh, there's going to be a new evolution of it. And then when you see it, it's called the Dunsparce, and it's just 3 Dunsparces put together.
Yeah.
Like
I
the
see,
designers were, they knew what they were
Tired.
doing. They knew what they were doing. No, they knew. They knew.
I remember that was like the first Pokemon news I'd heard like in years is when what's it called, like Mimikyu or something
Sí,
came out, and it's
pobrecito.
like he wants to be loved as Pikachu, so he is a
Oh,
bag but with Pikachu drawn on it or
that's
something
Yeah.
like that. He
sad.
doesn't show his actual face or exterior.
Oh,
Like,
cruzamos
Oh,
madera.
perfecto.
oh, okay.
Te puedo venderte la que quiera. Yeah, let me just sell you. I want.
You got
We
5,
needed
right?
15, right?
I don't know.
I think we needed 15. Yeah, so I'll just sell him something. I don't know. What do you
Oh,
want?
some TM that you're not using.
I don't think you can sell TMs.
Oh.
Nah.
Ah.
I'll give him. I think that'll do it. I think they're 500 each.
Mhm.
No, I need one more. Damn it.
Oh boy.
How do you
Okay, we
grind
gotta-
money in Pokemon? It's a Pokemon battles, but I think I beat
Yeah, you
everybody
win.
that.
Well,
Yeah.
did you see
Like,
that there was like there was an object in the other little pond? Maybe that's something that you can sell.
I read that because now I can surf. You're right.
Yeah, so might as well.
Busco Brillante. Oh, Brillante. Okay, so we can. Wait. Yeah. I like how the music's super intense, but this is like the most low key forest situation. Oh, there we go. Oro.
Yeah,
Oh, perfect.
There you go. Perfect.
Swimming in
fantastic.
money. The Pokemon
Oh, yeah.
economy is
The Pokemon
incredibly
economy,
flawed.
inflation. I don't know. Huh?
Yeah. No, it's so this is one of the things that I talked about for the ASOR like Pokemon archaeology thing.
Mhm.
Is because sometimes the player is incentivized to sell like material, like archaeological material,
Yes.
like
Yes.
yeah. So it's one of these things where the player is both supposed to be in the guise of a kind of archaeologist because they get sponsored by actual archaeologists going, hey, you go to a
Yeah.
dig site
Go
and
find
do this.
this. Yeah.
Sí, pero men de, on the other hand, they're also participants in like the Pokemon archaeology.
illicit traffic
Right?
of antiquities, right?
Yeah. Because like collectors are just like out there in the Pokemon universe. I mean, there was a family of just like ruin maniacs in one game where you just sold them all your stuff. So it's like one of these weird things about, again, the very complicated relationship that archaeology has with like player progression. Like, oh, how do we give player money? Okay, one of the ways is that we can get them these rare like bones and rare tablets and stuff that they can
Fossils.
sell. Yeah.
Look at that beauty.
Yeah, with a little statue of, again, that legendary that I forget the name of. Pero Emilia, mi querida Emilia,
Emilia, tell
lost
us
her
what to
dad.
do.
We had to tell her that her dad passed away at Kenai.
Oh boy.
Ve con lo que te diga Casa Norte. Okay, I swear to God, if you give me more wood, or if I have to do another wood thing, no, don't you do it.
Okay.
Don't you
Okay.
do
Is it a good
Mark
offer? It's a good offer.
Oh no, we need stone.
Ah.
Wait, where did they say the stone was? Muy pequeña, parte mala, la parte buscarme 10 piedras. ¿Dónde va piedras en Occidentes? No viajo tanto. It's nearby?
So how close? Like, is there a stone quarry, a stone cellar?
I'm trying to remember if I saw anywhere that was particularly stony. If that makes sense.
Can you find in
The
Onyx
beach?
and
Where do you put beaches?
use that?
Oh! Is that a stone? Again, I think this is
Nah.
just...
Can you take
No,
it?
we need to find like a stone guy
Yeah, like a stone cellar.
Who's your stone guy?
that will give us stone.
Right? So someone looking shady who sells
Yeah,
stones.
some
Like, hey,
stone
do you wanna
seller.
buy some stones?
Maybe our friend.
We should have done this on 420.
Oh god, I couldn't get past those bulls if it was on 420.
Excuse me, sir. Are you the stoner?
You're the stoner. You're the stony.
Oh, my good sir.
Mm.
Oh god. Let's see here. Trying to remember. Noah Cartago, do they have like? Because they're probably asking us to go in different directions.
Well, it's.
I can't see the
it's
chat, so you're gonna have to let me if there's some.
Oh yeah. No, he
Wait,
said.
let me know if there's
like,
some spicy.
It wasn't too far, so clearly.
Yeah.
Hey kids, you wanna buy some rocks?
I thought they said Brock for a second, and then there we go back to
Got
Pokemon.
some marble.
I'm gonna buy some procs.
Ooh. Okay,
Super
may I
plus
interest you in some limestone?
Okay, their beaches have stones, maybe.
But nobody's selling them. We need
Yeah,
someone
needs-
whose
oh,
hustle
oh,
is.
this looks interactable. No.
It's not. Boo. Boo. Also, Alex, yesterday we were reading a menu and someone mentioned a pomelo and I thought about Heaven's Vault. Like me trying to trade a pomelo and a flute.
Right, yeah.
And a sour thing. Oh, that's the gym.
Yes, the gym. I think.
Hello
we should just do
again.
the gym.
Hi, Gummy. Thank you for joining again.
So
Where do we find the
bugs.
stone? Elgamid, help us. Where is the stone? We're looking to buy some stone.
So, Siniestro's dark Pokemon, right?
Probably.
Mm,
Again,
Right.
I'm used to the English.
It's not ghost, so
let me look it up.
yes.
It's like
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like
what's
Sinister.
We are rebuilding Saguntum, and our lovely wife Emilia sent us to get some stone. Hot stones near you.
Oh, God. Wood sellers hate him.
Oh my god, yes, some hard boys. Anyways, yes.
I can just do the gym.
There's a quarry later in the story, apparently.
Oh, okay. Oh, is that where the
Alright.
Slowpokes are? Or the
Oh,
The
Sneasel?
Sneasel.
Sneasel is ice and dark, right? So
I think so, yes.
Nitrocarga should be good. Yeah, because Sneasel's
good,
always
good,
had
good.
an icy component. An icy component. That's what
He's-
happens with the verbiage tries to match Pokemon.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm not the leader.
Yeah.
Good to know. I kind of figured
good-
because you had one
Good to
measly
know. Yeah, you had
Sneasel.
one Sneasel.
Uh,
You're weak.
I'm gonna have Chikoro carry.
Yeah.
fancy some slate.
Could use Flash, but I'm just gonna suss it out by the vibes.
Oh yeah.
That's
right.
it.
Melkart. His name is Melkart.
Look at
That is a good Carthaginian name.
Mhm.
Perhaps a little too
Mm.
much for a person. Although I don't know how theophoric names work for Carthaginians. Oh, there you go. Goodbye.
Luxio, my
Luxio's-
boy.
Luxio's throwing some hands.
So Luxio in all games, Luxio is so good. Look at that. He didn't even
Damn.
comically get confused right as I said Luxio is so good. He waited. Oh, one of the
Oh,
reasons
you
why
called
Luxio.
it.
Yeah, I jinxed it now.
Oh yeah.
Pun intended, given that there's a very problematic Pokemon called Jinx.
Or Jinx. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
There are
God.
problems there.
Oh no.
Oh, come on,
I hate
Gotita.
confusion so much.
Come on.
I could have sworn that Vullaby, whatever, I think he's dark flying, but he looks stony to me, so I always think that he's rock flying. But that's the other one. That's like Archaeops, which is one of the newer fossil Pokemon. That's rock flying.
I don't know her.
Yeah, I
Okay.
always
Goodbye,
confuse.
Melkart. We're done with you, Melkart.
Archaeops is fun because he's basically, I think he's supposed to be like a flightless dodo bird. No, not a dodo bird, but he's a funny looking person. Bird.
Okay. Now the Luxio is down. Do you want to? If you want to revive him, I think you can try with the candy.
Ah, sí, verdad, you're right. Actually, let's spread the love around with
Right?
these candies.
There you go. Now he has some
Perfect.
HP.
Who's gonna be useful here? Gotita. Okay,
There
that's
you
the
go.
last one. So let us do this. Super poción, Luxio, un poquito más.
Much better.
Sí. I don't remember when Dionysus is supposed to level up. But let's see here. I could use Flash. Actually, I don't even think I have Flash.
Boo! I like that they
There you
go
go.
boo.
Paltival.
Multiball. Okay, this is
Multiball.
this.
Oh no, it's Impidimp.
Impidimp.
What the fuck is that?
This
Sorry.
is so great because me,
It's a
I
meme.
know these Pokemon, but you two. So I am like feeding off of you're going of like what the
Truly
fuck?
like a ghost Pokemon. You're feeding off of our emotions.
He's a fairy. Sí, exactamente. He's a fairy dark or is he
He's
just
an imp.
fairy? See, he's
I
a
think
little shit.
when they made the name for this one, they might have gone to the stoner first.
Yeah, Impidim.
And they know their crowd. They know. Like the devs know.
Oh.
C'est la vie. The devs know. I'm like I've learned now to commentate and to just like play the game.
Yeah.
Pero the devs know that like a lot of their fan base is like grown adults at this point. So they sprinkle throughout little things. Vamos a ver, Nuzleaf is grass dark or is he just dark?
I think he's also grass.
Mordisco should just do that. Come on. Oh, never mind. Okay, I forgot that dark is not actually a thing. Yes.
Oh.
Okay, so he is grass dark because ice is effective against grass.
Nice.
Snow
Goodbye.
Snow
Nice,
I got Snow in the Alps. So Snow survived the Alps along with Hannibal.
Good.
Proteccionar. I know protection's useful, but I've never. Oh, that came out wrong. That thing's taken out of context. The word doesn't use protection.
Move protection is.
Yeah, no. The move is protect in English, but in Spanish, protección.
Yeah.
It's things that could be taken in sound bites now. Let's see. One of the administrator here for our department, I told her because she didn't know anything about like AI, like AI, ChatGPT, like all the current AI conversations going on. So I told her in like one morning about ChatGPT, the art AI, and then the voice changer AI. Like, have you seen these?
Yes.
Like, it's the cringiest.
Yeah.
Like, they do like let's plays of U.S. presidents playing Minecraft.
Yeah,
I hate that.
It's like the cringiest thing. But I told her all of these things, and in like the span of one morning, she learned everything about AI, and she's like, "Oh my god, I don't trust anything anymore." I say, "Yeah, welcome to the modernity." And actually, do you know the script that's on this taberna?
Let's see.
Is it Finnish? Like the last one?
That would have been my guess because it's Nova Cartago. But I don't study.
It looks like the Phoenician. David is Iberian.
Okay.
About that. But I know that last one, isn't that supposed to be like the inspiration for our letter A? In Phoenician, like the Aleph, or what is it?
It looks it. See, I'm not. This is out of my wheelhouse.
Oh yeah, I'm also not a linguist, not an epigraphist.
Sí, porque the marks in the Roman Emporium said taberna.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in standard Roman letters. Pero this one no.
Wait,
alphabet, excuse me.
Brought up the Phoenician alphabet.
Wait,
let
me go back to it.
Yeah, so I can compare.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Doing important work.
See, it's probably right to left
now for AI stuff. There is a filter.
David, I think that link is too long.
Yeah, it it kind of looks like it, but it's not that.
I'm so sorry, Conspiramo. I can't see your chat, so thank you for responding for the fairy dark
Mhm.
stuff. I just can't see your chat because the way that I have the screen open. Actually, I should just do this. There we go. Now I can see everyone.
There you
First
go.
time streaming, I've had like
It's
the
okay.
setup for everything. But thank you, yeah, fairy dark and everything.
Mhm. I would also point out that we've been going for 3 hours.
Coño.
Holy yeah. Yep.
Let's see here. I actually don't know who the dark gym is because I forget. Because again, I haven't played this in a while.
Yeah, time flies when you are stoning. Yeah. I know, it's
When you're
that's what we always say.
Hey, this is the. Oh wait, no. There's a light. Wait.
Oh, I see a light.
Okay.
Yes.
Wait,
Okay.
Light typically means I have lights. I guess the point is to light these all up.
And yeah, and make
Okay,
light
there's a
into the
circle.
gym.
Okay,
Okay.
that's it. Okay. Oh, I
Ooh,
like this little
heavy
thing.
infantry.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
We're just gonna wing it as I use a flying type move.
I mean, this is basically a cat, so might as well.
Murkrow.
That's a burb.
Yeah. Quiere cambiar si Luxio will. Luxio's so good because he has the intimidate like ability, so like automatically the attack goes down on everything the minute you fight him. Coño.
Okay,
Okay,
good.
whatever.
Crit.
Super efectivo.
No es posible. Yeah, it is.
Oh man, I just realized that you remember the trainer that I fought that it was till the very last Pokemon, but I won, and I forgot to make a Pyrrhic victory joke. Damn it! I had it. Fuck.
It was there.
I had
It
it.
was
Yeah, I
ready.
know. I was like Eduardo. Vamos a ver acá. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, something has moved.
Okay.
Okay, so ta.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, someone said laberinto. What's a nice little
Look.
shield?
Look at that shield. Look at the symbol of Tanito on the shield.
Yeah. Ooh, Thievel. I haven't seen a Thievel like
Nice.
because it's based off of like some adorable. I will say adorable. Like fox thief Pokemon, but I've never actually seen the evolution a lot used. So it's neat to see it here. And again, this is fast forward, which explains the little
Why
cycle, the cycle animation. See.
It's your dance.
Yes, goodbye, sir.
Vamos a ver acá. Okay, so I just fought him. Go this way.
I think there
There
was
has to be,
another
like, a-
torch down there.
Oh, really? Okay.
Maybe.
Ooh.
I seem to have seen.
Oh,
Yeah,
there's
was
a
that?
little. There's some. I think that might be a helmet, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
helmet.
there's a helmet. Oh, okay. I thought it was a torch.
We need one more because again, this is the rule of threes.
Thank you for stopping by, Brianna.
Yeah, thank you, Brianna.
Thank you, Brianna.
The rule of threes applies. We got the torch at the. Contra, is there a flash I can use or something?
Oh, do you have flash with the Pokemon?
I don't think I have flash.
Can anyone
as a
learn
TM.
flash?
Antiairo, retroceso, estoísmo. No, right? Yeah, no. No, I just have to suss it out.
Just have to roam in darkness.
Oh,
Oh,
there's the slow. There's the Slowking variant too. Oh shit! Let me heal up.
There's looking Sufit.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He scares the shit out of me. So because he can completely destroy. Actually, Luxio will be good, but I don't know if he's gonna start with him Because again, I don't remember. Coño, this laberinto is a laberinto. It didn't feel this long when I was sussing it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, saving the game. You're totally right, Kemi.
Just in case. Yeah.
This is one of those things.
Yeah, let's go pray Esculapio.
And I will save real quick because you are right. See. Yep. Perfecto. Actually, it'd be good to save before the thing so that the boss. Actually, who is the? No.
Oh, again.
Oh,
No.
wait.
But we know where to go now.
Yeah, let me just suss it out. I where's the spool of thread when you need it? Ah, mira eso, coño. The total muscle memory. Vamos a ver acá. Okay, who do I have for? He's not going to start out with Slow King. Like that's clearly his heavy hitter. So I think I'm fine starting out with Chikoro. Sazdruval, Barca. So we're fighting Hannibal's brother.
Yeah. Oh, the one who will then be decapitated at the Battle of Metauro River.
Yes!
That's the dude.
He still has his head now. Oh, Shiza. Fuck. Krokorok is also very good Pokemon. Maybe Gotita. I believe in you.
Krokorok is so cool.
Yeah. Extra rip. Yeah. Okay. Dionysus, I believe in you. Vamos a darle hoja mágica. No, Dionysus. Oh, he flinched.
Oh, let's go.
Oh.
Okay, we're still in it. Okay.
Here we go.
Yeah, I'm gonna change him. Luxio. I think Luxio. I mean, Grass is effective, but he's so weak. Look at him. Oh, we're the royal purple.
I love him. Oh my god.
Looks great.
He's so great.
No.
Yikes.
Luxio, don't you do it. Okay, we're fine.
Yes.
Nice.
Let's go.
Smoking them.
Oh god, Davi.
Nice.
Oh, Stunky. Stunky is a pain in the ass.
It's not a very kind name.
No, but it matches because it's basically a skunk. Some of Pokemon designs, they really Let's see here.
Conspiramos says another fun geeky thing about Pokemon. There's a war mentioned in the very first Pokemon game. Lieutenant Surge mentions using his electric Pokemon to power.
That's true. Lieutenant Surge is a veteran. That's true. And he has a chunk Raichu.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Oh, come on, use the potion.
Yeah, they always have a potion. All gym leaders have that. But I believe in Snorunt. If anything, Snorunt's gonna make him so slow that anything we bring out afterwards should automatically.
Okay.
Vamos a ver acá. Chikoro can actually go. There we go.
Let's go. Oh yeah.
Wow.
Ooh.
Beautiful.
With the moon and a puddle.
Yeah.
What is that one? Okay.
He's like, and now.
Yeah, now boop, I'm off to die.
I'm off to die.
I think his head doesn't his head get catapulted into the camp or something, like right before the
his head, yes. Yeah. They yeeted his head.
They catapult his head, into the camp.
Yeah, I mean, that's the drama we need.
Yes, there is a war considerado in X and Y. That one I know because I've played those recently. Because I did a ROM hack for X and Y. X and Y is crazy. That's the one set in France? Well, Kalos. So, Kalos, actually, that's the one that has a lot of kind of throwbacks to, because, of course, French neoclassicism, but then that naturally lends itself to also...
I mean, white stuff.
Uh-huh.
Let's put it this way.
Hastari.
Okay. Also, we are required.
Yeah. Vamos a ver acá. I gotta heal everybody up. There's our friends. Let me heal up first, because I don't...
Mhm.
Gee, do we have anybody... I like how it's just a trunk.
Well, that's where you would
Hey,
store.
yeah, what the hell? Yeah, what the hell else?
I mean, right?
I don't like you.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Aaron. I like how in Spanish it's only one A, Aaron. Pero
It's
in
not
the English one it's Aaron. Sacar. Who do we... Oh, I don't like Weed Monkey. I'm sorry.
Nah.
Let's see here.
Remember to save.
Lego. Romans being Romans.
All
They
right,
deserve
yelling.
nothing. This is very Romany. There it is, the four-winged. That's
four
the
wings.
god. Yeah, the
Mhm.
four-winged. Yeah.
Mm.
Wait, is his name Ajax? Did I just miss that?
Come again?
Like that guy in the middle right there. Right? The one with the
Okay.
hair.
Yeah.
Is his name Ajax? Or did I just read that?
No, I think you read that in the chat.
Oh, okay. No. See, you're right.
Yeah.
I wanted him to be.
Would have been nice. Mhm.
Yeah.
Hello.
Let's launch the attack.
Okay.
This is great because you always hear like Conspiramo had that like the notion about the Pokemon battle. You always hear about them fighting with Pokemon,
Mhm.
but you never think about like a Pokemon battlefield.
Right, and
No,
now.
to be in the first Pokemon movie at the
Look at
end, like it's
Vaporeon.
kind of like a battlefield a little bit.
Oh yeah, there's a Vaporeon. Where am I supposed to go? Where do you want me to go? Tell me where to go. Okay. Yeah, sure. But so I guess I just have to. Yeah.
Okay.
Good old sneaky Roman of attacking from behind.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a team battle.
Oh, Graveler. Okay.
Oh,
Corvisquire is badass. Corvisquire and Corviknight, his evolution introduced in the not this generation but last generation. Awesome. They're some of the best Pokemon design. Although my Chikoro is about to get raffle stomped if I leave him there. Oh, never mind. Gothita also because she's rock and that was a ground move.
Oh.
Vamos a ver acá. So we have rock ground. So Dionysus should be good. The problem is there's a flying type there. Oh, Pancham. Snorunt is right now my carry.
He's going. Look at
Yeah,
him.
no. Snorunt's always been one of my favorites. Yeah, because he evolves into either Frostlass, right? Or Glalie? I forget. The big
Glalie,
ball,
right?
the big angry ball thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, perfect. Are you
Thank
gonna heal
you.
me? Are you like? Yeah. Okay. Sweet.
Okay.
He's. Yeah. Frostlass.
Timber has the hatless Smurf vibe.
See, the Timber design is not the best fighting. It's also that and like there's like a lanky blue one and a red one that's super lazy too. No one likes them, I think. I'm sorry if you do.
That Tyrant looks really.
I love the
He's
the
very
Tyrant.
fun.
Yeah. He's a fossil Pokemon. I think he was in France generation. I think he was one of the. I think X and Y. Okay, the French generation.
The French generation X and Y.
I think now people recognize more Pokemon generations by how hot the professors are.
Yes.
Like I think that's the new
Yep.
thing because they
Yep.
made the ones for the newest game.
Yep.
Purposefully
Yeah,
Rule 34 bait.
Yes. Yes. But
Thankfully.
he's a crypto bro.
Is he?
He looks like one.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I
He
hope
really
he's
looks
not.
like one.
I mean, he does develop. Oh, spoilers! I'm not gonna
Oh.
get into. He loves robots.
Okay.
Lego.
Okay. Oh, so he's got 3.
Fucking
Okay.
Chansey. I hate Chansey. To fight. She's fine to fight.
I like that she's drumming on the egg. She's like, yeah.
Chansey.
Yeah.
It's like
The Omphalos.
it's like fighting Milk Tank. It's the same level of oh fuck, we're in for a slog.
Seems like a guy who has stones.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go.
Pancham.
Let's go.
Dude, that panda's pissed.
That's
Oh
an
my
angry
god.
panda. It's the panda of never say no to panda.
Sandaconda.
I like how he's like holding on to his
Yeah.
Sandaconda.
Sandaconda.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Sandaconda.
Oh.
Oh, Hamahika should be fine.
Oh yeah.
As long as beat up the. I always like team battles. It's like just beat up my teammates' Pokemon. I don't
Exactly.
care.
Not mine. I don't
Yeah,
care.
leave my precious babies alone. You.
Oh, you got okay, the 2 and then
Ooh.
what the fuck is that?
Vikavolt. He's in the. They introduced him in the Alolan. I forget what 7th generation, right? I think
He's
for
ugly.
Alolan. Yeah.
He's ugly.
I mean, I wouldn't like to run into that.
Yeah,
like,
no,
like,
I would run for my life.
Yeah, like it's also probably like huge.
Yep.
No, God, why do I keep sending the rock against ground? I keep forgetting.
Pokemon are ugly.
Yeet. Yikes.
Oh, that's such a classic vine as well. Like,
So we have it's bug electric and bug ground, right? Bug electric and bug ground. What would be good against that? Or is it flying electric? Shit. My like Pokemon knowledge is being tested now. And I think Gothita was our best bet and I just like screwed it up. Vamos a ver acá. Chikaro is just gonna carry us.
like how it looks like Pancham is standing on Chikaro's shoulders, like a companion character.
Yeah, whatever. Pancham, no. Oh, there's Timber. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to brute force my way through this battle.
I mean, I'm
Which
not angry
kind of suck because I think this is a boss rush, or like a
yeah, like
yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Quagsire.
Yeah, that is also one of those 3rd generation ones. I think that at the very end of that of the hype here.
For Quagsire?
I think because I remember him vaguely.
He's not a bad guy.
I think he's second. I think he's gold and silver because I played that game, The Kingdom
Maybe.
Come, because of the unknown.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Dionysus,
Okay, it's time.
do your thing.
You're right. Quagsire is 2nd generation.
Yeah.
It evolves from Wooper. Yeah.
Whooper. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Let's
please
go.
heal me. Please heal me. No, I don't want to fight Asdrubal right now. Just heal me. Farfetch'd.
Oh wow.
Not Farfetch'd. Get some like miles. Oh, Dionysus is about to evolve.
Yes.
Yes. Oh,
Oh.
if I only had a
Into
red
what?
candy. Damn it.
Right.
Oh,
Who's Dionysus evolved into?
It is the bird. Did you see? Did you
It's
see the
Olympeos.
omen?
Olympeos.
Olympeos. Yeah.
come on. We won the Battle of Bakulo.
Nice.
Nice.
Roma Invicta, but
There you
well,
go,
not
the
quite,
Emperor.
but Invicta.
Oh, I have to fight him. Oh, it's it's a
Publio.
rival. It's a rival. Let's see what Publio has. Herdier. I hate Herdier so much.
Oh,
It's the worst. I
he's a
hate him.
Yorkshire
I
Terrier.
hate him.
He does look.
No,
like
his
him.
stats. In some games, his stats are so pumped up. Look at
Yo,
Farfetch.
this Farfetch is
Yeah.
angry.
I think
Yeah.
it's one of the. Right, because you have Farfetch, the regular Farfetch. Is this like
Yeah.
the regional Farfetch?
This
Then you have
was like
Surfer?
a giant
Maybe.
scallion. Yeah, he's smoking. I thought there was a giant
smoking.
blunt.
He found the
He's on
stone.
the stones. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's on crack. Oh my
Luxio
god.
again. Luxio is just
Let's go.
Geek. Is that so? If he's your rival, he gets the water. So I should send Dionysus.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, says he. Thank you, Gosvira. That is the Galar variant.
Come on, Dionysus.
Look at him!
Oh, look at him! He's so
Oh, look at his little
wow.
stumpy boy. Oh, you must die. Okay, well, next.
Look at the stumpy boy.
Stumpy
He
boy, die. I mean, we have a long history of killing equines on this channel.
Oh,
Someone
is
zapped
that
a
is
zebra.
that a thing?
You want to talk about?
Yeah, we need to talk about it.
your
I zapped a
ruthless
zebra.
master.
In Age of Mythology, they asked me to showcase the laser crocodile, capabilities, and I zapped a zebra on the spot. I was like, zap, and they were like, oh.
Apocalypse
zebra.
Zebra,
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. Let's see if I can. Let's do Dionysus real quick because we're close to evolving.
Mhm.
I don't think I have any rare candies.
I think we used all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine. We can do the grind. I mean, the Pokemon around Nova Cartago, a phrase that I never thought I would say, and I'm
The
delighted.
Pokemon around Nova Cartago. Are
They're
they strong
roughly.
enough for some
Yeah.
grinding? Okay.
And he's super close if I remember the XP bar
Yeah, it's
correctly.
like like you'll see. Yeah.
Eh,
Yeah, you can. I mean, he's also strong.
yeah, and also poison, good against grass.
Mm-hmm. Didn't see how much the thing progressed.
Oh, God
Okay.
Lord. If I remember the text correctly, it said that we are able to go to... Esta piedra, maldita sea. Misión recibida, okay, whatever.
Mm.
Okay. We have the sacerdote, the priest at Rome. So to repair... Yeah, Ibosim. Oh, that's the one that we have to go... Oh, good. Okay. That's the one where we take the boat. No! Alright, boat should be here. Yep.
Oh, look at them!
Bro.
Oh, they're so cute.
Every new environment. Come on, Quest.
He's like, help me, my son. That's a Famfi.
Oh, we have the same inscription again.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So this is just a taverna. I'm loving this. Where are we?
I like it a lot.
These aesthetics are great.
Where are we? Mapa. Oh, okay, we're in the
Balearic
yeah, we're in the
Islands.
Balearic. Yeah. Excellent. Oh, look at this temple.
Oh,
Now let me in.
Temple of
Oh,
Tanit.
I think this is when the cult stuff starts. And they use unknown. The unknown is in the Phoenician, right? Phoenician alphabet? Yeah.
Yeah, Carthaginian.
Yeah.
Heal up. Come on. We must get Dionysus. But there's also there's the lady. Okay.
Oh,
We'll
yeah,
help you
where's-
find your son. Wait, no. It's just as a lady that I confused for that lady.
I mean, but that lady clearly asked you, lady, where is your house?
We'll
Yes,
that
we have
guy.
arrived on the set of Gabiria.
Yeah,
That's
that is-
true.
Yeah.
Vamos a ver acá.
If Capiria was any more expensive, they would have had Pokemon on set, I think.
Fair.
I
Is
think
that
this
her? That's her.
There's
Yeah,
señora.
that's her. That's her.
Vení, me llamo Ashera, verá, tras la toma de
She has a
Cartago.
very Semitic name, Ashera.
Mm,
Pero
venido
llamado
aquí a
Magón.
me ha decidido llevar al niño al templo. Okay, there we go.
Human
no.
sacrifices. Oh, the Carthaginians.
Ah,
So they have a Tophet.
We shall do that. What is my hair? I don't know what I did. Terreno Sagrado. Now I forget what. Again, this is one of the things about.
Yeah, she's one of the goddesses of the Canaanite pantheon. Yeah. It's Ashera, Anath, and Ishtar or Astarte. So yeah. Yeah, it is a one of those names.
Ruta 7.
To goddess. Oh
Okay.
man.
Los encontrarás cerca de la cosa. Intentando venir. Ve con ellos y tráelo. Okay. So Route 7 and goddess. I hit the wrong one, but it's fine. I have money.
Mhm.
Ruta 6 or Ruta 7 has to be. Actually, you can just check that
Close by, yeah.
damnable map. Ruta 7, and we're on high speed. There we go. Ruta 6. Okay.
There we go.
Oh, okay, so we have to go to the other exit of Cartago Nova. Okay.
What works.
There we go.
And then there's another one on Ibosim's Close Islands.
How do we get to the... Oh, we just surf, right? Because we have surf unlocked.
I would assume.
Dionysus, you're so close. You're so close, my boy. Okay, see, we surf. Thank you.
Okay.
Vamos a ver Ruta 7. There we go. Oh my god, with the high speed. There we go. Oh no.
Oh no, what a while, but we're gonna grind for Dionysus. Oh, Hunter!
Oh, he's so perfect.
He's
It's
got
the perfect
grabby
Pokemon.
hands.
Yeah.
It's the perfect Pokemon.
He's.
God damn it. I hate Confuse Ray. No, just bite. Just bite him.
Good. Oh, yikes.
Oh no.
You got fire.
As someone who like watches these Pokemon playthroughs, but has never done one and like live stream and everything. Props to the people that have to deal with like high speed, like game decisions and everything like that. He has Snowrun has a bite also. I forgot about that.
Nice.
Snowrun again, the MVP of this run.
Saving the day.
Yeah, no.
I think it was. Yeah, that's it. That's there.
Snowrun is always. Snowrun is always one of the Pokemon that I always get in any Pokemon run if he's available. And also that like larva fire thing, Volcarona or whatever. It evolves into a Volcarona. But is that a variant? I think that's a variant. We shall find one in the grass. Electric. It's fine. Basic Pokemon. We're looking for the good stuff.
Oh yeah.
Larvest, I think.
Almost there.
Oh
my god! Oh my
baby!
God. Get it.
I have to. Oh, please don't. What won't kill him? It's Ghost and Steel, right? I think I can do one bite with Luxio. And the good thing, Luxio has Intimidate, so he'll kind of... Oh, wait!
I think you can do more than one.
Ghost isn't into dark? Okay, I'm good then. Oh, I can just do whatever.
Why do
you keep thinking... But Haunter was good. Wait. I don't know. I don't know anything about Pokemon types, apparently. Because he's Ghost Steel. Ghost and Steel isn't...
Yeah, you gotta...
Maybe the regional. Oh, because this is a regional variant. I'm an idiot. It's not Ghost and
So it's
Steel. It's
so
Steel
it's
and
still in
Fighting
fight.
Mm.
because he's a Roman.
Mhm.
He's a gladius.
What's a? I don't know. We'll do Gladius. I was gonna go to Don't Get Mad, Get Gladius, but that's much too long. Actually, I want him now. We have to go to the Abra. Actually, no. Let's do Dionysus real quick.
Let's do that. So since we're like at the 3.5 hours,
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah,
suggest
yeah,
we evolve Dionysus because now we are invested.
Yeah.
And then we let Alex go to sleep.
Yeah. Oh God, what time is it over there?
It is 11:30
Ay, Dios
p.m.
amado.
It's fine. It's
We are
fine.
invested.
I'm
We are
sleeping
invested.
Either way. It's. I want to see the evolution.
Yeah, no, exactly. Like we're here for this, you know.
Well, I just killed him also, so I have to.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah, give me Reda Fuego. I think that's better than Nitro Carga just initially.
did he hit
we-
the level?
As no, because I think he fainted. Because he's
Ooh.
not good against our boy Dionysus is not good against Hawn Edge. Actually, I do know what I can do. Just give him the EXP share thing, which I think I have on SnowRun.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mover, Dionysus, yep. And then we can move you here because Chikaro's good against. Yeah, because it's Steel and Fighting, so fire, flying, either one will work.
Okay.
Oh, that is true, Ajax.
Or you could surf.
See, I could surf, pero what's the level of the? Is there a surfing opportunity around here? Because I think the surfer area in Nova Cartago, we can try Nova Cartago.
It's okay. We got fight, so
We got Swablu. Swablu is not dragon, right? It's just flying.
it is. I think it is a.
Dragon?
I think it has some dragon. It evolves like
it evolves into the sea. Actually, so SnowRun.
once again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. No,
Ooh,
no,
Duskull.
no, I don't want to kill my boy.
And yet.
This is my second favorite Pokemon
Yet.
behind Gengar. Oh man. That felt bad.
There you go.
Okay. There it is.
Here we
Oh,
go.
look at
Oh my god.
I'm so curious.
I'm so excited.
I don't have to hit anything.
Yes!
Oh,
Yeah. Oh,
That's so
he's
cool.
so
Oh my God,
happy.
I
He's
love
so
it.
drunk and Bacchic.
Cherim.
He's so Bacchic.
He's so bucky. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
I love
It is
it.
exactly what he should.
Yeah.
my
No,
God.
again, like
Felicitaciones.
the-
Tu Dionysus ha evolucionado en Cherim.
Yeah.
Oh.
like again the thought that they put into these regional variants, it's just
Fantastic.
astounding.
Incredible.
But yeah, and now he knows pedal dance, which is actually one of those broken moves.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah. Sí, whatever. Vamos a darle. Esto es físico. Hoja mágica. I like hoja mágica, pero whatever. There it is.
Nice.
We've
Excellent.
officially. Let me see
We
if there's
officially
any.
made it. Oh my god.
Look at him, that little sprite.
Oh, it's so
He's
cute.
so happy.
It's so cute. We
He's
love
buzzed.
him.
It is exactly what a Dionysus Pokemon
Yes.
should look
Yes.
Yeah, no,
The
it's exactly.
cheeks. Oh my god. Yes. No. This game is incredible. Elgamid.
Yeah.
We are all like we're all going to play it. Like no questions about this.
I'm gonna wait until the English translation. But I'm
It'll be
also-
soon.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be soon.
Some of us.
these communications. It'll be soon. My partner is chomping at the bit. Also, but yeah.
Yeah. David asks, "Is this breaking some streaming time record?" I think it is. I think this is officially our longest stream if we've ever.
I
done.
think it is. I think it is.
I'm
Yeah.
honored to have taken up so much of your time.
No, I mean it's perfect. It's perfect. I mean, I never when we started doing this, I never thought we would be playing Pokemon, but there's it's fantastic.
But here it
game.
is, and you know what? It's
Yeah.
great.
Oh man, coño.
All right. So, yeah, thank you so much for doing this, Eduardo, for sharing this game with us.
Thank you, chat, for being
thank you,
around. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, L_Gamid for popping by.
And for making this
and for
game.
making this game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
this was great. Happy birthday, Rome. Happy birthday, Pokemon. Happy birthday, SASA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a true and weary of birthdays. Yeah.
Birthdays all around.
Oh yeah, exactly. So we will be back
Alright.
next week with
Next week, and we have
oh
a
boy,
great series
oh boy.
to share.
Yeah, so
You want to do the
we
honors,
are
Kate?
yes. So we will play the Total War series from Troy to Attila. We will start from Troy next week. It will be our last series for these. Well, before the summer break. And next week we are playing Troy, a Total War saga. So tune in for for opinions and hot takes and Bronze Age shit stuff, and questionable questionable rationalizations of mythology.
Mhm.
But also
And
for
for
for like questions
yes.
like who is the worst Greek hero under the walls of Troy?
Mm,
Right? Those
yeah.
good questions. It's Agamemnon. We all know it's Agamemnon. Anyways, um,
And our guest next week will be the great Kate Cook, who recently co-edited that book on women in classical video games.
Mhm.
So will be a lot to talk about. Honestly, we have such great
Yeah.
guests for our next series.
It's going to be a very crowded
be,
series. We're going to have like a
yeah,
minimum
it
of 2 guests per each stream.
yeah, yeah. Daniele
Yeah,
is
and
joining us as
Daniele
well.
Salvoldi is coming back to give us his hot takes on Egypt
Mhm.
during the Bronze Age and the Bronze Age in general, and the lack of Bronze Age set games. So
Yeah.
please tune in next week, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Again, thank you, Eduardo, for taking us through this.
Thank you
It was great. Please pet the cat and the dog on our behalf.
The dog's at the dog park right now.
Good.
So
When they
he's
come
having
back.
the time of the cats somewhere. I don't know.
Good. I mean, as cats do.
See. She'll show up.
Yeah, exactly. So thank you, everyone.
All right. Yeah. Have a good weekend, everyone, and
Enjoy
see
the
you
weekend. See you next week.
Friday.
Bye.